Good morning, everybody. Hello. It is October the 7th, 2025, and we are coming at you.
Yeah.
And we are live.
I'm not alive. I'm a zombie version of myself because it's Halloween.
Yes. There was a man rapping outside. Not like rapping a gift, but
No,
Dude.
he was spitting bars.
It's like Mortal Kombat every time I
I
park.
think Eminem was outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many men in the parking lot.
Well,
That's the song I'm going to write called "What Are You Doing in the Dark
Before you
Parking
go
Lot?"
after, I'm on her side this time.
Thank you, Moon.
No. Well, she comes in, she goes, too many men in the parking lot. What? I go, what?
I wouldn't have led with that.
What? Too many men in the
I got to
parking
get
lot.
my anti-misogyny in when I can. It's all dudes. It's just every morning dudes in the dark parking lot. I'm the only woman.
Yeah, and they should know. They should know that their behavior matters.
Well, do you want them to just go in the corner?
I would, yes. I would like them to. I would
we're
like
at
a
City
zone.
Place here. So until Lern gets here, just
Please.
take all your cars and put them in the corner of the lot. So this way,
And just act all weird over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, at least the rapper was over there.
Yeah, and honestly, at least he was like making his presence known.
Good point.
For like, so I open my car door. There's two men sitting, waiting to go in for like training. And one of the guys.
what is that? Cycle bar is it called?
No, it's not
they don't
cycle
do
bar.
that.
It's like
They do
a
another
athletic training
Yeah.
What's that
facility.
place called?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's
man?
got
It's like a
letters on
little
it.
thing.
It's always
Called
so.
Who knows?
Who
Cycling.
knows? Athletics.
Yeah. So, and there's one guy who is always here. Like, I want to say 4 out of the 5 days, he and I meet headlights.
Oh yeah. You guys do a
You
little
guys are
headlight.
bumping. You guys are bumping
They
headlights.
they do a headlight
What's
showdown,
up?
which I've been complaining about for over a year to learn. Like every
you
single
guys-
day, I go, "What is this guy doing? Turn off your effing lights!"
Right.
Like
Does he
every
have-
single time.
Does he walk out in tight bike shorts?
No, it's not a biking, dude. Like, these guys are like training with I don't know, like a pitcher or something. I don't know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
I don't know what they're doing either.
Didn't it used to be one of those bike
No,
places?
there still is.
Yeah.
One. I think there still is one next to it.
But those
No,
are the
that's
people
gone. The
those are
cycle
people-
bar is gone.
It is gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Either
It's
way,
very upsetting.
this,
I was
this is
gonna
a
go
different
next
door.
week.
Yeah, I just bought a new helmet.
I know, it's upsetting. I got
I was
the
gonna be
clip-in,
safe.
clip-in shoes. No. So and I should like introduce
What a
myself
bummer.
because he and I have like said good morning to each other
Yeah.
when we're both walking into
And
our
tell him to
respective
turn off
places.
his effing lights.
Oh, good news,
right.
good. I just looked it up. It's a new jazzercise place, so we're good.
Oh, yeah.
It's all jazzercising.
So now we got
Explains the
headlight
dudes.
dude. He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
headlight king. Then
Headlight
we got SUV guy who has his hood up, who's in his dark car, who's looking at me, and I'm going, dude, you can't be staring at women or anybody without wanting to get into something
Awful
at this
behavior.
hour.
Was he
Yeah.
staring at you?
Yes,
Dude, awful behavior. This is the guy
imagine
that I
this, you
complained
look
about.
Over, you park, you look over. There's a man just with a hood up, staring at you.
So his hood, the hood is up.
Yeah, he looks like freaking. I know what you did last summer. I don't like it. Okay, I'm not Jennifer
yeah.
Love, huge boobs or whatever. You know, what are you waiting for? Like that's what I feel like in the freaking parking lot. I'm gonna say the F word this morning. I can feel it coming. Just prepare.
Riz, there's 400 spots out here,
I-
and when I'm the only one,
Maybe
and I'm,
he's the one that feels unsafe.
Oh well, good
Listen,
because that's the
dude.
energy I'm giving back. Yeah.
when I'm opening my door and I'm getting out, and I'm the only car in 400 spots, and you pull up in a SUV on me, like
Safety in numbers.
like right on me. You're asking for it.
I
Like,
think you should
Yeah.
introduce yourself to him.
I'm just
Go
saying,
knock
like,
on the window.
like that is a dangerous thing. What if I'm the wrong guy and I think
guys are
you're
all
Say
rolling
at the
on
hello
me?
to
same
my
time.
pretty friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Al Pacino.
That's what I mean. I just when he did that, I just thought like, wow, what a dangerous move. What a stupid move
That's
to do.
right.
Yeah.
You frighten somebody at 4 in the
You all should
morning.
Introduce yourself.
I think you should start parking in the front.
No, I park in the back.
Yeah,
Well, I
which
parked
is
in the-
also terrifying.
I parked in the back, and today a new thing happened. A truck randomly came flying up from the basement. There's never a vehicle
Oh
in that
God!
garage. And I'm like,
now we got to
no.
worry about this.
Well,
And I was like, what are you doing?
listen, guys.
That's the
Get
rapper.
outta here.
That's the rapper.
We'll be all right. I think you should all introduce yourselves and safety in numbers, guys. And there was a guy just randomly rapping outside.
Yeah, and so I
Yeah.
open my
Crushed
car
red.
door, and he's spitting verses, and I'm going okay. And so I got eyes on. I got 3 eyeballs. I got one in the back of my head at the SUV
Yeah.
guy, one at the headlight guy. Now I got the rapper, and I'm going.
Was he good?
No, I mean,
Sign him?
Bring
I
him
don't
up
know.
here.
He's working on it.
Get him
He's
up
in
here.
Work in
Yeah,
progress.
we don't judge the demos. Dude.
Scott's a good beatboxer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
He was working on the
That's
chorus
my
when I
specialty.
passed. That's for sure. But I'm just saying, like, at 4 in the morning, your behavior matters. Every little thing you do could frighten somebody or
I know,
make
that's
them
what I
feel
think.
uncomfortable or something like
If you're
that. Like,
seeing these
just-
people every day, I think introductions need to be
Yeah.
made.
But
But
don't
he's-
pick a fight with them because if they're jazzercising, they've got some weapons
I don't
going
know. We
on.
got our weapons out. I'll have my. I got my cat claw
I'm
out.
telling you, man. just bad decision makers.
Lern, do you ever emasculate your husband accidentally
Yes,
in public?
I've talked about this. I say like, oh, you got your little pants on.
No, but in public, in front of people?
Probably. Yeah, I'm the worst. I mean, yeah, probably.
Either
Tips
like
in hell,
not,
you guys.
either not knowing or maybe on purpose.
He actually, the one thing I know that he does not like and I don't do anymore, and I didn't know it bothered him until I knew. He doesn't like when I throw my arm around up top of his shoulders. Like if we're, so I have to go strictly waist. I have to.
Oh, has he said something?
Oh yeah, he doesn't like that. He's like, I don't feel like your husband and your lover. I feel like you're
like a bro.
Like a bro. Like, what up, dude? Like, so yeah, I've
Did
done
he say
that.
husband and lover?
No, I threw in lover because I want to be sweet to him this morning. Hello. Hi. He's at
I
the
don't
gym
feel like your
pumping
husband
iron.
and lover if you put your arm over. I don't think my wife's ever put her arm over me.
Right.
Unless to put me in a headlock.
Yeah.
You know, when we're
I don't mean to, though.
wrestling around.
My
Yeah.
husband is so manly. Can I just say on record that my husband's chest hair is like the hottest stuff, and I
Amen to that.
when he's got like a cut off shirt on, I'm just like,
And those little
it is
pants.
hot, and his little pants are.
Well, it is, yeah, little pants. Webster's dictionary defines emasculate as to deprive a man of his male role or identity, or to make someone or something weaker or less effective. That is to emasculate.
I think he does a good enough job emasculating himself, to be honest.
Oh, well,
so.
there you go.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow.
How's
There
that?
it is.
And he would probably agree with that.
Well, we were out yesterday, the wife and I. Now, have your wives ever done that to you?
Oh,
purposely
sure.
or
I mean,
Probably on accident, but
yeah, I would say
or accidentally?
rarely purposefully, but yeah, on occasion. And sometimes it's like it's always an accidental thing, and sometimes it's something that unless you actually just stop and go, wait a second, I'm feeling this, and I need to tell her, she'll never know. You know what I mean? Like, okay, and this is one that I guarantee you, because it happens a lot, and it's fine for me.
Is it fun?
Yeah,
Let it out, buddy.
because I don't care. But I think that this would emasculate probably 50 to 60%, maybe more men. But you tell me. If something needs to be done on the house, or something needs to be done, with some sort of construction or fixing something or something like that, and she's like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just have my dad do it." Like, I bet
okay,
you,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Or we'll ask so and so to
No,
do it.
why does that not bother you?
Or
That
we'll
should
call
bother
Coy.
you. That should bother you.
Because I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at.
Oh.
Boundaries.
Yeah. I mean,
And
if
I
you have
don't
skills-
care anymore what I'm not good at.
Now, she's probably correct in making that
She's
call.
totally correct. She's totally correct. And I know, and I hear it, and I go, wow, some guys would be super bummed that was made
That's my
public.
husband.
But I would be like, oh, yeah. Are you going to call your dad, or should I?
Okay,
Because,
well-
he'll
Yeah,
do
get
it
him
better
over
than me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're out yesterday. This is life of a suburban husband.
West County.
Our West County edition. Our washer broke. Okay, so
no.
we had to go to Lowe's. Nice little trip to Lowe's.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so we're kind of vibing. This is the same thing, right?
Nice little trip to Lowe's to go buy a new washer dryer set.
How old's your set? Like what?
10 years old.
Okay, so it's time.
That's time.
All right. Exciting.
It's very exciting, huh?
I love this story.
Lucky.
Life of a suburban dad, West County edition. This is what, rock and roll, guys. This is what happens.
105.7 The Point, everybody. Rip the knob
This
off.
is what happens. Yeah. So we're at Lowe's yesterday, and it's me and the wife and my daughter, and we go to the appliance section, and my wife is looking at different models. You know, you got your Samsungs, you got your Whirlpools, you got your GEs, your LGs.
Wow, you know so much.
Nice stuff.
So the sales guy comes over and he goes, yeah, this LG is a good model here. You know, if you got a very active family, and he goes, your daughter, if she plays sports, and your son, if he plays sports, and she goes, yeah, if your husband is out changing the oil in the car and he comes in and his clothes are dirty, and my wife said, quote, and I wrote this down.
Oh, good. In the notes app.
In the
immediately-
emasculation
Bring out the
list?
Because I don't know what I was doing. I was like off opening and closing a door of a dryer. I don't know.
Probably looking at the cleaning supplies. Am I
off
right?
on my own.
Yeah,
like,
you got to test
open,
them out.
Yeah, I'm testing out how the door opens and closes.
It's a soft close. Yeah.
And
Wow.
and once the guy said the oil thing, like, oh, if your husband's out changing the oil in his car and he gets dirty, this thing will, the agitator in the, in it. And she goes, quote, "You think this man changes his oil? This guy doesn't change his oil."
That's so good. She
Point for
doubled it.
meals.
She repeated it. She put the delay pedal on it.
Oh, that is so
And I went like this, huh?
as you're opening doors.
This guy.
You pop out of the cabinet. Hello?
Well, and I go, no. That was my first reaction was to go on the defense. Like, no, I know how to change my oil. I just take it to a guy,
Yeah, right. I love it.
Oh, that is
And
the perfect one.
I think I turned a different color.
Yeah.
Man, that's
and,
awesome.
And she walked away, and I went up to the guy. Like, oh man, I do know how to change my oil.
No, you didn't.
I got a Beamer. I don't need to.
You had to rescue.
Yeah,
you had to
the
rescue
Beamer.
yourself.
I felt like I needed to.
What?
And he's just like patting you on
No,
the
man, that's
go
funny.
forth, good man.
And he goes, "I believe you."
Oh gosh, you emasculated yourself. You got to double down. You got to take the control. You got to power through it.
You know what he also said when he walked away? He's like, that's the kind of guy that falls off a ladder changing a light.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
he goes, "Yeah, man, I believe you," and totally didn't. And
Of course not.
She's right, by the way. Have I ever changed oil in my car? No. No.
Why not?
Look at this guy.
Because look at
This
this guy. This guy's not changing his oil.
Like
This
you could
guy?
change your own oil. You know what I mean? If you wanted to.
Look how
You know
pretty
what?
his hands are.
And God, my dad, God rest his soul, he was a change your oil guy. He was a fix the car guy.
Yeah.
He tried to show me.
You know what?
He tried
Same.
to show me.
You just said the right thing.
He tried.
That's
had
all that matters.
He had the red car ramps that he would put it, you drive up the little ramps so you can get underneath the car, and he'd be out there with the funnels and the oil tub and the whole
rags,
thing.
yeah.
And the rags and stuff. And said, "Scott, I'm going to show you to do this." And what was I doing? Chasing butterflies on the lawn.
You're listening to Tool.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
I was chasing butterflies on the lawn.
Two things, though. Two important things. You just said you could if you wanted to, and I fully believe that, and I'm totally fine admitting that I don't want to.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to either.
I'd rather pay double and have a professional do
But
it.
it's not
And
even.
done right.
It's peace of mind for me. It's time that I save learning another skill. Like I don't need another skill.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
That's fine.
Well, also, it kind of is almost the same. It's not that much of more to just have someone else do it nowadays.
It's good to know. It's good to know.
Is it?
When
No,
I was
it's
little,
not.
it was-
It's
I haven't checked a
Not for me.
dipstick in years. Are
Not
you
for
kidding?
me. It's not good for me. And here's the part two to this is why I'm never going to learn this stuff. Do you remember back in the 80s and 90s? Every other TV show, at least in the time frame that I was watching television, it went from Unsolved Mysteries to FBI's Most Wanted with that one guy to something, and it was like before AGT would come on. Or not America's Got Talent, sorry, the America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yes, with Bob Saget.
Yeah, before that would come on. It was always like a freak accident show. Guys running themselves over with their lawnmower or whatever. And I remember specifically one about a kid or something that had to pull a car off of his dad because he had it rolled up on them orange things.
Oh.
And it rolled back
Like
over and
Jack fell on him or something.
yeah, and pinned him. And I thought, well, that's why I'm never going to be under a car.
I mean,
I'm just telling you.
accidents happen.
This one was on a television show, and it was about a real life instance. And I remember it so vividly that I
And then he
told
said, "I will
myself,
never change my oil."
I'm never going to get under a car.
Yeah.
I'm
Have
just
you
not going
ever
to do
changed
it.
it?
Change my oil?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a clue where the
You
oil
know what I'm
filter
talking
is.
about? The two red car,
Yeah.
the drive-up things.
My dad
Yeah.
still got them in his garage. I was okay.
They hanging on the wall?
My dad, who just had open
Oh,
heart
my-
surgery. My mother, who's 80 something. I walked into their garage the other day, and he's got all this car stuff. I look around, and go, "What is this still here?
Oh,
for?
my-
That's hilarious.
What is he
Driving
going
up-
to use
Well,
this?
what is he going to do with it?
My dad used to change my oil in my cars, and he had those little ramp things that he would instruct me to drive up on the two
Oh,
things that
yeah.
could move.
You're right.
I thought I was going to kill him every time.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then, even on the Schreier text line, people are saying it's not even cost effective anymore to do it yourself.
618 on the Schreier text line. You guys right? Like you have to take apart the whole engine.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me.
Might as well be.
But my dad, instead of having those nice metal ones that were light, he had these two giant logs that he had carved into that to save money, I guess. So you'd have to drag those out every time, and they were super heavy.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, same thing. It's like if no one was out there, you had to drive it up yourself. You're like, I don't know where, but I'm up.
Yeah, I can't
don't
even
know if I'm
see
going
it.
too far. I'll just stop here. We'll see.
But
what
they
happens.
knew, and they were good at it.
They were.
Yeah.
But
And they wanted to teach us.
you had to
I
be.
know.
But we didn't want to learn.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to teach my kids things too. But guess what? Half of them are like, what do you say? Obsolete. Like these are
Right.
things.
Well,
Some of the things that
Also-
I'm trying to teach them, they'll go, when am I going to need to do that? And I'm like, dang it, man. You're
also
right.
back then there weren't, Valvolines every 4 blocks.
No.
Where you just take your oil in for a change. It's $60.
Yes.
You don't even have to get out of the car.
And it was kind of nice because you just go, you put the pan under there, you unscrew the little filter thing, and it all drains out. You can go inside, watch TV, then you come back out, you put it back in there, you dump the stuff in, you're good to go.
See, I prefer to
Didn't
go
have to drive anywhere.
to the dealership and have them change the oil and then pay for like $200 in other things.
Yeah.
So that's how I roll every month.
Hey, well, at least
I'm
you got
just-
a new air filter.
That's right.
Listen, I just wrote that quote down
That's pretty good.
as I'm like opening and closing the doors of these dryers. Huh? No.
My favorite.
Did you buy a dryer washer?
Yes.
Good
you
for
did.
you.
Whoa, you got the combo?
You kind
Did
of
I get a? I mean,
You got a matching set.
one of those that washes and dries? or
no,
you got
no.
the,
It's
two?
it's.
Did you get one of them
set.
stackers?
No, that's for an apartment.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like
sometimes.
the stackers like that. I thought I would, and then I heard some bad things about those front-loading washing machines.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
really?
didn't get
Yeah.
the front loader, top loader.
Top loader.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lots of opinions flying around.
Ours are old as dirt. They came from
Yeah, ours
2,
ours
3
crapped
houses
out.
ago.
Yeah, we're probably
Ours
due for
crapped
some
out, and
new too.
Yeah, we have a new washer, but I'm still using the old dryer. I was like, I'm not buying the matching one. I'm going to keep that old one going.
But dude, I think I'm kind of on my dad's side with like these newer ones. They're just not built to last. And whatever one that I got, I swear, dude, I'm pretty sure it's from the 90s, and it's fine.
yeah, there's no bells and whistles.
Yeah,
it
it's just
just
a belt.
does what
It doesn't
It just
have-
does its job.
Any bells?
See, it was
no
like
whistles.
My dryer wouldn't work a few months ago, and I was like, doggone, we're going to have to buy one. And then I'm like, well, let me just take this thing. So I, take the thing out apart and just see that it's a simple little belt. I got the belt. I put it back on there, and it worked perfect.
Look at you.
It was
This
so
is a
cheap.
man right
I'm like,
here.
well, that is awesome.
Changing his
You are
own
a man.
oil
You know.
while he watches Seinfeld, and then he's fixing his. Well, I'm just going to call you. Mallory's just going to start calling you from
There
now
you
on.
go.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, yeah. Danny says, I think the show was Rescue 911.
That's what it was. Wait,
Yeah, I remember that show.
Was
Yeah,
it the guy
and
that
it
got
was-
his skull crushed or something?
Yeah,
It
I
was-
remember that show.
it was just like freak
It was
accidents.
just one bad story after another.
Yeah, right. But I mean, it always typically had some sort of good ending. But like that stuff stuck with me, guys.
I know. There's some certain
There's-
things as a child.
There was a
that will
lawnmower
stick-
one.
that will stick with you. Well, lawnmower one, I remember that one too.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I remember the scene and how they like played it out.
There was also remember the show Highway to Heaven
Well, heck yeah.
with Michael Landon and the
No.
guy who wore the A's cap, whatever
Yeah.
the hell his name was.
The
Michael
trash man.
Landon and the other guy.
Rescue 911, 89 to 96. Yeah.
Michael Landon was the angel.
Little House on the Prairie guy.
Yeah. So Highway to Heaven. I remember there was an episode where a family was driving a station wagon down the road and they hit a piece of wood with nails on it.
Oh no.
And the car crashed into the woods.
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
That is
lawnmower.
scary.
Well, anyway, as you're driving to work this morning,
Yeah.
I want you to
I found it. The Riding Lawnmower Rescue episode. Oh, I love this.
Let's just
See if you-
watch
see
this
if you
for the
get-
rest
see
of
if
the
you
day.
The future is cool, dude.
see if you get to the part.
We can watch our old shows. Just
This is so good.
it's an old lady
woman?
Okay,
on a,
let me see
on
if
a
I can
rider
let
mower.
me pull up the audio here.
He's on her snapper.
He was gonna try to beat the lawnmower.
Oh! Grandma ran over the kid.
Grandma ran over the kid with the mower.
Against the pole.
What?
Gets the toad.
And I had a hold of the handlebars, and I was trying to raise it up off of him.
Daniel's older brother, Larry, rushed outside to help.
Larry!
I heard Stacy scream, and I seen the leg. Well, you can see
Somebody else on that ride.
Grandpa shows up.
Grandpa shows up in his riding mower.
His is like the cool one. Hers is a little snapper one.
Oh, man, I miss the 80s so much.
These shows were like, this was traumatizing for me.
Yeah, Grandma ran over the little kid's leg with the ride-on mower. And then Grandpa pulls up on his ride-on mower. Kid's all right. He lived. So, listen, as you're on your way to work today, I want you to think about this guy. This story that it's going to question everything you know about luck, because some people just have all of it. And here you are, driving to work, to a job you hate. So this guy in Connecticut, Shelley Suttles, he was just doing a normal everyday thing, popping into a local convenience store to grab a couple items, and while he was at the checkout, he probably thought, why not? Let me buy an Ultimate 7 scratch-off ticket. Okay?
Okay.
Scratches it off, and I can only imagine the look on his face. He sees it, $1 million. A full-blown, life-changing jackpot. He tells lottery officials, I almost passed out. The first thing he does is call his sister, who, as you'd expect, starts screaming into the phone. Neither of them can believe it. But here's where the story goes from lucky to just downright unbelievable. This is the second big jackpot this man has won this year.
Holy smokes.
So he just won $1 million in a scratch-off. This past summer, he won $100,000 playing a different lottery game.
Dang, that's awesome.
Good.
So 2 massive wins in just a couple months. Some people play their whole lives and never win more than a couple bucks. This guy's hitting it big twice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And what's he going to do with his newfound fortune?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Pay off bills and make a donation to his church.
That's
Nice.
What
I
about
love it.
that? What
That is
about
sweet.
that?
Nice.
What about that?
Man, that is wild.
So, nice man, huh? Looks like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Looks like a nice... No. No, this is a good story.
Okay.
This ends well. And then you have this next one.
Okay, now on
Okay,
to the
there
next
we go.
story.
Local story. All right, you know that little daydream we all have, when we buy a lottery ticket, you hand it to the clerk, the machine beeps, and suddenly your life changes? Well, this story is out of Union, Missouri. So back in July, a customer walks into the Casey's General Store up in Union.
Give me one of them breakfast pizzas and pack of Marlboro.
So this person walks into the Casey's General Store, hands their lottery ticket to the clerk, who's a 43-year-old woman named Lindsay Cox-Fullmeyer. Lindsay scans the ticket, and cha-ching, it's a winner. Very nice one. $3,250.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
Lindsay, remember, works at the Casey's. But instead of celebrating with the customer, she looks the customer in the eye and goes, it's a losing ticket.
Oh.
It's a loser.
How do you think you're not going to get caught doing this?
Yep.
Like
Losing ticket. And you know what? I'll throw it out for you. I'll throw the trash
Wow.
out for you. No big deal.
Something fishy's going on.
Yeah.
The customer trusting the clerk, like, hey, it's a loser. Why should I not trust the kindly Casey's General Store and Union employee? Mm-hmm. Right?
I love Casey's.
Love Casey's.
Great pizza.
So Lindsay, of course, pockets the ticket. Here's where the story gets wild. The probable cause statement says she later admitted she knew it was a big winner and gave it to her husband to double check, like, hey, this is a winning ticket, and gives it to her husband to go to another place to double check it. But, her get-rich-quick scheme hits a major snag when she tried to cash the ticket. She couldn't. For some reason, there was a hold on it, and her plan fell apart right at the finish line. So instead of being $3,250 richer, Lindsay is facing a felony charge for stealing. I guess, it's a good reminder to double-check the ticket yourself.
Yeah, how did it get hung up? Is it because it got scanned already?
I guess, yeah, scanned and it dinged.
I don't know how. I don't know why it got held up.
So how do they? Oh, is there an ending to the story where they found the original customer? Because how do you do that? It's going to take an effort.
Video, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
if it's Union,
there's
it's
video.
not that big of an area, right? So,
Well, I guess there's video where you can go back and see.
I understand that, but somebody has to make the effort and say, we need to get this ticket back to its rightful owner.
I'm hoping they're doing that. They don't say anything about that.
Right. Who's in charge of that?
Well, I think what needs to happen is Lindsay should get the cash and hold on to it, so when she runs in that person again, can hand it over to him.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, who would
Chris
be
says
responsible?
it's weird because it makes a bunch of noise and says winner when you win nowadays. I bet you they're like,
machine's
that's
broke.
that's a sound it makes. Try again.
Keep doing that.
fault.
It's like when you lie to kids and you go, the ice cream man with the music on, that means he's at ice cream.
Yep. That's exactly what it means.
When you
Yeah.
hear the music, it means he's at ice cream.
He's going back to get more. That sounds like something you said before.
The music's on. It means better luck next time. So she gets busted. And then there's this guy. Adam Lopez, 39-year-old forklift driver out in England. Back in July, he was living a pretty normal life and had $17 to his name. Then his entire world changed overnight. He won a scratch-off lottery ticket, suddenly had more than $1.3 million. And as you can imagine, he decided to live it up, quit his job, which $1.3 million, it's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's going to go quick.
It's not retirement nice. You're 39.
Yeah, it's a head start for investment.
You're 39 years old. You're not going to retire on $1.3 million. I'm sorry.
No, that's a safety net. That's a pretend you don't have it.
Yep.
Right. No, this idiot quits his job and in his own words starts partying for the last 3 months.
Okay.
And, quote, burning the candle at both ends.
Well, there was a happy story about that one guy that had hundreds of millions and blew it in 8 years and is a trash truck driver again.
Yeah, well, this is kind of like that.
Because, but remember what he said? He's like, no, I don't regret anything. I had a
Yeah,
great
I don't
time."
believe that for a second.
Yeah. I don't either. But it was a great story.
I don't believe that for a
I
second.
know. It was a great story, though. Maybe that guy's literally the most at peace dude on the planet.
You have to make peace with it, or else it's going to eat you up.
Yeah, but remember, so the article seemed that he did. It was a British rubbish bin guy,
Yeah.
remember?
Cruising around in his lorry, picking up bins.
Yeah, he said, what was it, 70,000 a day and drugs
and cocaine. Well, this guy, $1.3 million. I'm going to live it up. I'm going to finally have the life I've only dreamed of. Well, the nonstop party came to a screeching halt by September. So he won in July.
Okay.
Now, by September, the lifestyle caught up with him in a pretty terrifying way. He developed a blood clot in his leg that spread to his lungs, which is a life-threatening condition called bilateral pulmonary embolism.
Oh, my.
Or it was a bilateral pulmonary embolism. He said it got so bad he couldn't walk or even breathe. He had to be wheeled out of his house and into an ambulance. He described the moment lying in the back of the ambulance and hearing the sirens as a massive, massive wake-up call. He realized that in that moment, it doesn't matter if you have $1 million or $1 trillion. Your health is all that counts. He spent over a week in the hospital. He's looking at life differently. He says his biggest regret was quitting his job because, yeah, I'm going to need that back.
Hey, man, it's only been a month. You can go back.
Yeah. Just explain.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even miss you yet.
It depends on how he quit.
Right. For sure.
He had
Burn
the marching
also-
band with him.
It also depends on how he quit.
I guess so.
He says he lost all the structure in his life. He called the whole ordeal a kick up the backside. Now he's focused on a long recovery. He says he hopes to get back to the full version of himself. It's a powerful reminder, guys, that winning the lottery doesn't solve everything, and sometimes the life you had before was more valuable than you realized.
What?
That's a takeaway.
Yeah. So does he have any money left?
Probably not.
Darn it.
Looks like no. Looks like no. So
Yeah, worth it?
probably not.
Okay.
Again,
I mean, a month vacation where you blow through $1 million.
July, August, September, 2.5 months. Good 2.5 months. Idiot.
That's quick. Is he fully out of money?
Sounds like it.
Oh, no. man. I can't
Golly, that's
believe that.
incredible. That's the kind of guy that went to Waffle House. He was like handing over $200 tips to everybody that walks in the door. It's just endless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
Lloyd
Lloyd
Christmas.
Christmas and,
Yes.
and
Here
Dumb
you
and
go.
Dumber.
Thanks, Barn. Here
Here
you
you
go.
All right, I'm going to lay out a couple scenarios for you. I've been kind of sitting on these. And a segment that I like to call, What Would You Do?
Cool.
I like
Cool
these.
production.
So yeah, pay attention. What would you do? All right, so I'm gonna lay out this scenario for you. We have a couple. We'll call them Jenna and Mark. Now, by the way, these are true stories. Now, Jenna and Mark have been married for about 8 years. Pretty solid relationship, or so Jenna thought. So they have the usual life stuff, a mortgage, busy jobs. They're trying to plan a vacation. Everything seems very normal. So last weekend, Jenna is doing a bit of spring cleaning in the fall. You know how it is. You gotta burst energy. She decides to tackle the closet in their home office, which has become a graveyard for old electronics and paperwork and general junk. So she's sorting through old cables and manuals, and she finds an old shoebox tucked away on the top shelf behind some winter blankets. She figures it's some old photos or something, so she pulls it down. But inside, it's not photos. It's a smartphone. But it's not her old phone or Mark's old phone. It's a slightly older off-brand Android phone that she's never seen before.
Okay.
It's in a cheap plastic case and sitting right next to a charger.
No. Burner phone.
Yeah. And her first thought isn't even suspicion, it's just confusion. You know, that's weird. She pressed the power button, it lights up, full battery. Locked with a passcode. Now the wheels start turning. Why is there a secret fully charged phone hidden in a shoebox in the closet?
I don't know, Jenna. Well,
So she waits until later that evening. She doesn't want to come in hot. So she tries to be casual. They're sitting on the couch, you know, watching, I don't know, Rescue 911. And she just calmly says, "Oh, hey, Mark. I was cleaning out the office closet today, and I found something kind of weird." And she holds up the phone. And here's where it gets interesting.
okay.
He barely glances at it. Doesn't look surprised. He doesn't look guilty. He just looks annoyed. And he lets out a little sigh and says, "Oh, it's nothing. It's just a work phone. It's no big deal." So Jenna's like, "A work phone? Your company gives you a phone? And why is it hidden in a shoebox?"
You work at a gas station, Mark.
So Mark gets a little defensive. He says, "Look, I deal with some really pushy, high-maintenance clients. A couple of them were blowing up my personal cell at all hours, weekends, 10 p.m. at night. It was driving me crazy, so I bought a cheap prepaid phone to give out to those specific clients. That way, when a project's over, I can just turn it off or change the number. It's for my own peace of mind." On the surface, that seems plausible, right?
Plausible if you had
Yeah.
told somebody and it had been seen before.
Right.
Maybe a little weird.
Charging it out in the open and just being normal about it probably would have been the best first route to go.
Yeah,
You know?
just set it on
It
the
could
office
make
desk.
sense.
Nah, it's there's nudes on that phone. And they're not her nudes.
No, it's older. It's an older phone.
You say, "Oh, okay, cool. What's the password?"
Yeah.
Well,
Let's take a look at
here
these
we go.
projects.
I'm so glad he asked that question. So Jenna goes, "All right, I guess I could see that, but why hide it? And why didn't you ever mention it?" And he goes, "I didn't hide it. I just put it away. It's not a secret. It just never came up. It's a boring work tool. Why would I mention it?" So Jenna takes a breath and says, "All right, if it's no big deal, then what's the passcode? Let me see it."
Okay.
Why are you making a big deal about this?
And he just shuts down.
Why do you need the
He
password?
shakes his head and said, "No, absolutely not. It's got confidential client communications on it.
Yeah.
It's a privacy issue. You don't go through my work computer. You don't go through my work phone. You have to trust me on this." He gets up, takes the phone from her, says he's going to put it somewhere more secure at the office.
Ah, yes.
And he acts like she's the one who crossed the line by being suspicious.
Gaslighting 101.
Ah, yeah. Step 2.
Yeah.
So now they're in this incredibly tense standoff. He claims it's a completely innocent work tool and that she's creating drama over nothing.
Yeah, lady, you have trust issues.
She feels that if it were truly no big deal, he would have just shown her the phone to put her mind at ease. The fact that he refused is a massive red flag for her. And he thinks she's being paranoid and disrespecting his professional boundaries. She thinks he's hiding something, using work as the perfect excuse. And this is where they're stuck. Is his story believable? Is it plausible that someone in a high-pressure, client-facing job would get a burner phone to create a work-life boundary? Or is it just too convenient of an excuse?
Well, I guess, what's his... Does it say what he does for a living? Is he a lawyer or something?
There's the hiding versus putting it away debate. You know, is there a difference? Was putting it in a shoebox on a top shelf a deliberate act of hiding, or just disorganized storage?
I mean, I guess I could understand if their outlets around the house are all being used, and the only outlet left is the weird closet outlet that nobody ever uses.
And it's
that would be the only excuse.
It's up behind blankets.
Yeah, behind blankets in a box, never to be talked about.
So,
yeah,
and the
this
phone
guy's
was
screwing around
in a place where it's just constantly being it's already warm because it's plugged in, getting charged. Great opportunity for fires to break out.
Well,
so terrible planning on that. This guy's not thinking about safety.
Yeah, I'd be very curious as to what's on that phone, and
You already know what's on that phone.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we know what's going on.
Yeah, hand over the phone and the password, or get your stuff.
Pack it up.
Goodbye.
With the blankets, get the hell out.
Get out. This is so easy to avoid, and none of your story lines up with your 14 red flags, and then you're going to gaslight me and make me the trust issue one, and then tell me this and that. Like, dude, you suck, bro. Get out.
Note to self: find better hiding spot for my burner phone.
Yeah, exactly. On your next relationship,
That's on the husband.
Yeah, play your
Not
lies.
just even cheating, but he got to find a better spot.
Yeah,
buddy.
play your lies better on the next one.
What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, burner phone's big red flag. Just always. I don't care if you got it for your job or what.
I understand having an extra phone for your job, but hiding it is strange.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
odd.
for sure.
I don't
You wouldn't do
understand that. I don't.
You wouldn't do that.
You get reimbursed for your phone from a company if they want you to work on your phone. That's like one of the perks. Buying a whole
but
new
sometimes
phone.
you don't want to give out your personal phone number.
I understand that, but I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
Also,
know too many people that work that way.
Any
you're in a
reasonable
trusting
person that's annoyed with their work stuff, when they get home, they'll just throw it on the desk there and not even think about it, and it'll be laying in a weird spot underneath, a coffee spill and everything else, and then they'll check it every once in a while, and they'll be like, screw it.
This is easy to avoid. If you're in a trusting relationship, it's the day you get a burner phone for work, you go, I had to get a burner phone for work. Check it out.
Why?
Like, it's,
Why they gotta be all
people are obnoxious.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, like this is so easy to avoid. No, this is a jackass of a liar.
Yeah.
Also, you'd share that number with your person. Like let's say, hey, you want to have as much contact with that person as possible. Like desk phone, burner phone, other phone. Like you want to make sure that your person can get in touch with you in case your personal phone goes dead or whatever.
I don't even just talking about your day. Go, man, I got a burner phone now because these clients. Wouldn't she be involved in the these clients are blowing me up at 10 o'clock at night thing?
Drama, yeah.
Like you see what's going on.
Yeah.
Only one
But
thing.
he also needs to have on the back of it says property of the CIA. Don't ask questions.
Only one thing makes sense here.
Yeah, I think this is a situation of.
A nosy wife. That's what.
Yep. Right.
Exactly right. Solve the case again.
Solve that one. All right.
With serious
got
trust
detective
issues.
agencies on
All
it.
right. Here's another one. What would you do?
I love that.
All right. So, have we all lived in an apartment complex
yeah.
before? Mm-hmm. Like you've lived in an apartment complex?
Yes, many. I lived in one apartment complex and 4 different apartments in that complex. We were just constantly moving to the next building and the next building. Better parking, brother. You got your eye on this one apartment. You're like, oh, I think they're moving out. Call the office. Call the office. We'd call the office and be like, yo, so-and-so down in B is moving out. The front-facing one. We want that one. Like, oh, well, there's a waiting list. Well, I've been paying you rent for 17 months. Let me move.
Yeah.
Don't even need to paint it.
Hilarious.
Let's do this. So I went from one that was facing. I had like no walk up. You had to walk through the grass and the mud and the snow, to then like the second floor, which at least had like indoor stairs where you didn't have to do that. And then we didn't like the second floor. So I was like, well, let's get on the front side because it has its own parking. We did that, and then it was first floor, front parking. Yay, we finally made it. And then we bought a house.
Well, have you ever had anybody complain about anything you've done in your apartment before?
In the apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, like a neighbor?
Yeah. Have you ever had a neighbor complain about something that you've done in your apartment?
Yeah, music too loud or something.
Yeah, music too loud.
When I was in
I've had a
college.
couple complaints filed against me. 3.
I told you, man, I knew all the habits of that gal upstairs. You remember?
Why?
Yeah.
Because you could hear her, man. Her and her weekly boyfriends.
Oh,
They were rocking it.
she was a floozy.
She was just enjoying her life, and it was always at the hours in which I was trying to sleep, and I was like, man, that's a squeaky bed. Do
That's the
do
worst.
I bring it up?
Yeah, I've had 2 noise complaints, and then somebody complained that I was, quote, smoking grass in my...
All right.
I was making meatballs.
Smoking grass. I go, what is this,
What a
1965?
square. Yeah.
Smoking
Get out of
grass.
here, you whiffle.
Were they right?
Well,
I mean, it's meatball season.
it was the early 2000s.
Okay.
No, I remember one. I was staying in the old. I don't know if it's. I don't know if they call this anymore. The old Forest Park Hotel on West Pine and Euclid. Sweet apartment, sweet. And I'm up there on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm making. It's gonna be stereotypical. Yes, I was making a red sauce with meatballs. Okay,
We know what you do
Fine.
on the weekends.
I know. So I'm in there. I'm listening to Marilyn Manson. True story. Listening to Marilyn Manson. I got a big pot of red
You
sauce.
put in the sauce. You put in the sauce. You put in
Stirring.
the sauce. Oh,
Beautiful pasta.
I think I'm smoking cigarettes and stirring, and like
Wow.
it was great. I
The
had
ash
the
is
windows
part
open.
of the seasoning.
Windows open. And then there's a. Now around there, a lot of WashU students lived, and I guess it was testing time, and then somebody was complaining that I was playing the music, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're living in an apartment complex, imagine this: you're just living your life, cooking dinner in your own kitchen, and you find a passive-aggressive letter slipped under your door. And the letter is from a neighbor demanding that you stop cooking stinky food. The neighbor wrote that she was awoken at 5:30 in the morning by the smell, and this was the second day in a row. She complained that she'd been dealing with this for months, and because they live so close together, they shouldn't be cooking food with strong smells.
man,
I get it.
that sucks.
So what was this horribly offensive stinky food that was causing all the drama? Day 1, it was chicken fried rice. Day 2 was spam and egg fried rice.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my gosh. What is
Seriously,
that?
that's it.
Were they Hawaiian?
The woman who posted the story complained that she and her partner work really odd hours. They have night shifts that start at midnight, and then another shift from 6:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. So they often cook between the shifts, which explains why 5:30 in the morning there would be smells
Man,
emanating.
that's a tough go. You're just going to have to up your candle game. You know what I mean?
Open a window or
Or
something.
Yeah,
your,
get a filter. Air purifier.
That does suck, though. I think the
suck.
smell is more annoying than the noise. I mean, they're both annoying in their own way,
Yeah.
but the smell permeates and stays and lingers.
Smelling somebody else's cooking.
Well, in particular foods, for some reason, can smell okay when you're right by it. But then a room or two over, you're like, what is
that what they
that?
cooking onions?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something weird where only the bad smells make it 3 rooms
Yeah, yeah,
over.
yeah.
And you're just like, what?
Yeah, what
it
is
smells
that?
awful.
What was that, garlic and onions?
Yeah, I can imagine
But if you live in an apartment, I guess it's part.
that's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, it sucks.
So the plot twist here is here.
You don't say anything though, right?
Do I? Like if I'm smelling the smells?
Yeah, first of all, 2 mornings? Come on, man. We're not talking about 2 months. We're talking about 2 mornings and you're going to do a note? What a dork.
Well, instead of getting into a note war, the couple did the super mature thing. They contacted the property manager. They explained the situation, asked if they were doing anything wrong. And this is actually where it gets good. The property manager basically called them and said, oh, we know exactly who wrote this letter. Turns out the neighbor next to them is a known serial complainer.
Yeah, 2 days. I mean, you're practiced.
And she's been leaving angry notes on everyone's doors and even in the elevator. The management says, management doesn't like what she's doing and told the couple they are the only ones she has complained about regarding food.
You know what you do? You get into a note war, but it's all just beautiful things.
The property manager's official advice was just keep cooking. She told them they've done nothing wrong. If they get another letter, they should report it immediately because it would be considered harassment.
Every morning when you go to work, you slip a note on there that says, I hope you have a great day. Yep. You look beautiful today. You're having a great hair day.
I was thinking about you last night.
just positive things. Just like heaping coals upon her head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, even though they were told they were completely in the right, they still felt bad. They already had a portable air hood they used while cooking, and they decided to go out and buy an air purifier just to be extra considerate and try to minimize the smell.
They're winners.
She picked on the nicest people ever.
So basically, the couple did everything right. They were faced with the classic, cranky neighbor who was just looking for something to be angry about, and instead of fighting back, they were respectful. Check with management, and are now legally protected. And they're still trying to be nice about it.
I thought you were going to say Indian food or fish or shrimp or something like that. Like when my parents, like their was it Thanksgiving? No, Christmas tradition is boiling shrimp. And guys, I don't know what it is, but I can't. I feel like it's tattooing my skin. It's just like the worst smell. It's in the walls. It's in the paint. It ruins my day. So I can imagine if I had to live next to a shrimp boiler.
Yeah,
I'd be pissed. I would be gone. I would just leave.
It's a little tricky.
Seafood. Remember when somebody microwaved shrimp here?
Microwaving, it's maybe the second worst, but like if you grill it, I don't know what it is about shrimp, but it smells
if you throw
different.
It in the microwave, oh man,
it smells different every different way you cook it.
For a month here.
Yeah.
For a month.
If your neighbors are making Indian food, befriend them. Get free curry and stuff.
I love curry.
Yeah.
All right, next one. What would you do? All right, let's dive into one of the most classic social dilemmas out there. A screaming baby in a restaurant, and this exact scenario just blew up on social media. The internet's completely divided. I hate both the people in the story. Just so you know, I'm going to put that right out there.
Okay.
So here's what went down, and there's audio to go along with this too. I hate to even describe this woman. She's an influencer and mom of 4. Her name is V. V-E-E. And this is how she describes herself, as an influencer and mom of 4. So there you go. Already one strike against you.
What?
She was eating at a Vietnamese restaurant near Atlanta with her 8-month-old daughter. And like many babies, her daughter started making some noise, screaming and babbling. And suddenly a guy from another table walks over. And according to influencer mom, so instead of having a conversation with this man who walks over, she immediately picks up her phone. And she hits record. And the guy who approached said, hey, can you have your baby be quiet? He claimed to have sensitive hearing. So V, not missing a beat, she fires back. So she doesn't address the man first. She addresses her followers first.
Okay.
It's reasonable.
Okay, so now this guy's like, hey, can you keep your baby quiet? She puts the phone up. Instead of speaking to him, she now addresses her listeners before addressing him. You see where the annoyance is already?
Uh-huh.
Everything's content.
She tells her followers, I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He could leave, and he chooses not to. Again, this man is standing right in front of him.
She's narrating.
The man replies, you could learn to be respectful. Here's what the whole interaction sounded like.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming.
Wow. Right on cue. Right on cue, dude.
You hear that? Okay, mind you, she is saying this. This is her addressing her followers, her people, as he is standing in front of her after just telling her to please quiet down the baby.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because he has sensitive ears. I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He can leave, and he chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out.
Okay. The argument gets heated. V told him her daughter is just a child and suggested he could bring earmuffs or leave if the noise bothered him.
Yikes.
She's just a child.
She called him disrespectful, entitled, and privileged, explaining that privileged meant he expected her, a paying customer, to leave to accommodate him. So, and here's more audio.
Because he has something to do with it. She's a child, sir. It's not me. I didn't do anything.
You're causing this whole restaurant to have to hear our discussion. They don't want to eat that. They want to eat their food.
You came to me about my child, did you not? You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful, you're entitled, and you're being privileged right now.
I'm not responsible for the way.
Now I changed my mind. I hate her. That's it. I hate her.
That's hilarious.
I'm on the dude's side.
Well,
yeah, she sucks.
Allow me to be devil's advocate.
No, please, please.
So-
and by the way, the internet is
Very
divided over this.
Yeah, I mean, she's got 4 kids. She's probably very stressed. She's probably dealing with that screaming child every day of her life. I can only imagine the stress that comes with that. I don't think it's right that she pulled her phone out before and engaged that way. That's
Was it
the part I
already
have a
going
problem
on?
with. But
Was the phone was she already streaming whenever?
I don't think so. I think she pulled it out.
Oh, okay.
to like
Man.
instead of dealing with him.
And then she's making the scene. She is
Well, this is what people do now. The
she
minute-
is now making this is because he sounded pretty quiet.
right.
But now she is getting loud. And everybody now in the restaurant, aside from hearing her kid squeal,
Right.
as we heard, now everybody's going to know what the issue here is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also wondering if she's by herself and a person comes up to her and she doesn't know how it's going to go. Like it could take a turn for the even worse. Like maybe it could get heated from him and she's wanting to have documentation of that as a woman with her children. I don't know. I don't like how she handled it, but I also have empathy for you got a screaming baby that you're dealing with and you have 4 children.
This is a lot
You
of
shouldn't
by
be in a
yourself.
restaurant.
Yeah,
this
if
is a
you're by
lot of main
yourself.
character syndrome.
You
Absolutely.
shouldn't be in a restaurant. You got a kid that screams like that. You got a kid that's screaming like that. Even if it's out of character, you take the kid outside. You walk the kid outside,
But
or you
she's-
leave.
Sure.
You don't do that to other people.
But she can't leave her kids and, I don't know how old the other kids were. So
But
she's
you
gotta,
don't go. This is
I
this
understand.
is the most convenient time in the history of humans where food can be brought to you.
For sure.
You can make it yourself. You can do there's 7 other options besides invading other people's public space with that kind of screaming.
Maybe
in it.
she's done that though all week, and she's like, you know what? We're going out. The kids haven't been out. I'm going to take them out somewhere. Like, what was the restaurant that they
It's
were? At?
it's a Vietnamese restaurant.
So she's like, we're going to go get some food. I'm going to try this, and then it didn't go well. And she's got 4 kids. She's got to pay the bill. Like, I can't even imagine the stress of that.
Well, listen.
I mean, you can because you've had a million.
Yeah,
children.
I was like, wait a second. Like, be a responsible parent or adoption. You know what I'm saying?
Did you
Like,
ever have this happen to you though? Like, would you take all the little ones out, and you got a screaming baby, and
I would never, ever have a screaming baby in a restaurant.
No.
Ever.
Would
Like
always take them
that
out.
was just never
Always
ever
take them
happened.
out.
I'm
How'd
talking
you do
like
it if you were by yourself and you had all because you have an army of children?
yeah.
So one's screaming. What do you do in that situation?
Yeah.
They're all
I
How do
start
you handle
handing
that?
kids to other tables and go,
First
hey,
of all-
watch this.
Okay.
Watch this one while I take the screaming one out.
Yeah, I'm not sure I ever had an 8-month-old or any kid of any age scream like that on a regular basis, and I do think that there's some parenting, like
I think for me, if it's my kid and the guy approaches, and maybe I can't take the kid out. I would be so apologetic and like,
well,
I'm
for
so
sure.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
or
hey,
like,
you know what?
please, I'm
But
so
she
sorry.
immediately-
Like,
she immediately goes for the this is content.
yeah,
Yeah.
This is a woman that almost looks for. She can't wait for somebody
for sure. And that's the part I got
to
a
get
problem
into a argument with.
That's
her.
the problem I got with it. It's like I totally have empathy because I can only imagine how stressful and embarrassing or whatever the emotions that come with it is. But the way she handled it was not appropriate. And you got to talk to people and see people.
And
you know?
some kids are screamers. I'm not saying like, if you have a screaming kid, it's your fault or something like that. But like, dude, like you're a part of society. There's a contract here, man. You know what I mean? Like, and if my child is disrupting an entire room, an entire restaurant.
I'd be mortified.
Yeah, you take the kid and you walk outside and you do whatever you can to pacify
hate
or
for-
leave.
I'd hate for what I'm doing in my family to disrupt other people and their good time.
Yeah, but also, I mean, I've been around screaming children before as a person without kids at a restaurant. You're not going to catch me going up to a table and talking to the parents.
What sounds like is this kid was screaming all the time, and everybody in the restaurant was probably
very disgruntled.
every time the kid screamed, you could kind of look at everybody, kind of oof.
Yeah, and you know what?
For sure.
There's probably a particular percentage of patrons that are in there that are upset with the restaurant for not involving themselves in doing
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Remember, we have this exact same case with that restaurant in North County who was sick of that kind of stuff happening, and they banned children. And then they got in trouble for that. Do you remember this?
Yep.
It happened last year. You remember this,
Up in
Rizz?
Florissant, right?
That restaurant that banned kids?
Oh, yeah.
It was because of this kind of thing.
It was a Jamaican restaurant?
Yes.
It
Yeah,
sounds
I think it was
familiar.
a Jamaican restaurant. It was some kind of ethnic restaurant.
But remember, they were catching heat for that.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was like, hell yeah, good for you. That's what I was like, hell yeah,
I
man.
think other restaurants are just jealous. They didn't think of it. Oh, got it. Great idea. Also, I liked her use of entitlement. How'd she word that again to him?
No, privileged.
Privilege.
Privileged. Okay.
I don't know. If you have, I know you can't explain to an 8-month-old kid that you have to be respectful in public. They're going to do what they do.
Yeah, they're little babies. But you also have to, I don't know, I when I see parents with screaming kids, whether it's on an airplane or in a restaurant, I have my annoyance, my selfish thought, which is, I'm annoyed and this is ruining my dinner. And then I immediately have the empathy.
It's got to go both ways, so.
But you're not going to catch me going up to a person. I will then remove myself from the situation. I just will, because I'm going, I don't want to have to deal with this
I also think about
parent.
it this way. If you are the person that is letting your kid do this without any, like, sorry, everybody, and
But
taking it
that's-
out, me coming over to argue is not going to do anything.
Yeah, and that's
You're already a piece of crap.
That's the other piece of evidence in this video. Not once is she actually
Apologetic.
no, never mind apologizing. She's not. I'm not seeing any parenting. You're filming yourself with your children, meaning you're supposed to be parenting, and nowhere in this evidence is she saying, "Calm down," or or is she grabbing the kid? I don't mean grabbing, holding the kid.
holding the
Like,
kid.
there's no parenting going on.
Well, that's
it's
why I
just she's
feel-
just arguing with someone else.
This is main character syndrome.
It's main character syndrome,
Sucks.
but it's also like I kind of feel for her. Like she feels like to me she's at her wits' end a little bit. Like and she is not responding correctly to the children. She's having it out with this guy. This is a mother in need of some help. So-
Wits End ain't filming yourself and then yelling back at people. Wits End is like going home and doing some other stuff. I just don't. I
Wits
just don't.
End
I
is,
just don't see the excuses.
Like, unkempt and hair all over the place.
Right, you're not filming and
You're not-
talking.
Your first thought is not to take your phone out and then start arguing with somebody because this video got 6 million views.
Sure.
Jeez. But this is why we have McDonald's. You take your kids there, let them scream like crazy in that place.
But
that's
that's
true.
exactly what I mean. Is
You don't
like
go to
this.
the
This is
nice
the time
Wendy's.
in which you don't have that excuse. We ain't going to mess halls, as a community because that's the only place to eat or something. And you have to have your kids there. If you got a kid that's a screamer, you ain't going to a restaurant for a couple years.
Yeah, sorry.
That's it.
You've decided to have 4 kids. You've eliminated yourself from certain activities.
You got to wait it out. Pay the price. This is what happens. I just don't
You've
get it.
eliminated yourself from certain activities because you have 4 kids.
Yeah, dude. Mallory always said this. She's like, "Oh yeah, our youngest, he wasn't a yeller. He was a climber. He just couldn't sit still. He's just a mover. He's just a mover, and not in a bad way, not in an obnoxious way, but in a way that he just didn't go to a restaurant until he was
Right.
4 or 5. That's all. It takes it out of the equation. Sorry." We don't want him running around taking noodles off of your plate.
Well, somebody said people are entitled to a child-free life, not a child-free world.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, totally. Like,
Got
I
'em.
understand that.
Yeah, no, I understand that too, but there's got to be some onus on the parents. We live in a society.
Right. People are acting a fool everywhere.
There are rules.
Babies and men alone, alike. It's,
okay, Schreier Air Texter, it's all coming in now. Everybody's saying this is rage bait. They're doing this on purpose, knowing that the screaming kid is there, letting the kid scream.
That's even
trying
worse.
to engage someone to do this, so then they can put the video.
Well, that's
up
what I'm saying.
and
That's,
get 6 million views.
that was my first, after listening to it again. After listening to it again, that's my first thought is this woman takes out the phone for content. This is for, she is hoping
Yeah.
So is
somebody comes.
and that sucks
does
for the
this.
kids.
this child
'cause
abuse?
He's kind of using her baby in that moment. I don't like that.
Is it child abuse at
I
that
don't
point?
know.
Where you're
I don't
ignoring
think it's
your
child
kid?
abuse.
Child
It's just
abuse.
not good
It's just
parenting.
being a jerk.
I would say
It's
that.
being a terrible parent. To use your kid as a prop.
Yeah.
It depends how much money she makes off of it.
True.
Well, just got to feed those kids, so it helps kids.
True. Yeah, okay.
What would you
Debate
do?
over. You want one more?
Yeah.
I would love
One more. Okay.
Solving the world problems. I like it.
Well, this. Okay. Well. What would you do? All right. Here's the deal with this one. The husband wants to take his wife and their new 8-month-old on a 7-hour drive to spend Christmas with his parents. And his wife's response is a firm and absolute no. She's completely refusing to go. Now is about the time when everybody starts making their holiday plans. And we've already bought our tickets to go back home for the holidays. Like we already have solidified our holiday plans.
Okay.
Do you guys? Especially if you have to travel somewhere.
Yeah, there was a couple shows that were up in the air, so like we're doing that dance. We're in that dance. Like, well, what if this happens? If this happens, maybe we can go here. Maybe So we're starting those plans.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
mean we have to buy plane tickets and gotta figure out how to take care of the dogs and.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the dogs.
So
the dogs.
it's the whole thing. So this guy wants to take his wife and their new 8-month-old son on a 7-hour drive to spend Christmas with his parents. His wife's response is a firm no. She's completely refusing to go. And it's not because traveling with the baby's a nightmare, which it is. There's a whole backstory here. So the wife has some pretty solid reasons for digging in her heels. There was the wedding photo fiasco.
Oh.
This is the big one. She is still, and as the husband puts it, salty about what his parents wore to their wedding 2 years ago.
Did he show up in jeans or something?
Dad showed up in jeans and a blazer.
Nice.
And Mom wore a Patagonia-style vest over a silk shirt with Crocs.
Wow.
I love this.
They're
To a
outdoors
wedding.
people.
Are they from Vermont?
Yeah, they're from West Virginia.
The wife feels this was a huge sign of disrespect and that they ruined the professional wedding photos.
Oh, crap.
Number 2, they're just miserable people. The husband himself admits that his parents aren't easy to be around. He describes his dad as bitter about his life and says he tends to take it out on other people. So she's basically asking, why would I want to spend a special holiday with negative, unpleasant people?
Because it sounds like they're just like you. It sounds like he married his parents.
And it's the baby's first Christmas. This is a huge milestone. She wants to be in her own home, comfortable, and create her own family traditions, not spend it stressed out on the road and in a house where she doesn't feel welcome. Now, from his point of view, he feels like he's being put in an impossible spot. He says, that's just how they are. He's grown up with their behavior, so he doesn't see it as a big deal and thinks his wife should just get over the whole wedding outfits thing. And he's pushing the it's only once a year argument.
Dude, the wedding outfit thing, that's pretty petty, man. That's pretty petty.
I mean, did you get married? Was this successful? Yes.
He thinks she should just be able to, grin and bear it for a couple of days for the sake of family harmony. And he's also getting peer pressure. He's talked to his friends and they're all, they all say they have in-laws they don't like, but they still make the effort. So he feels like his wife is the one being difficult.
Yeah, it's a good thing to step out of your comfort zone sometimes to go, because maybe at some point you get to connect with them, you get to understand them a little better, and then your family gets closer. It could be a benefit.
Listen, I think the holidays, it's all about just sucking it up and just dealing with it.
You
my
step
God.
out of your comfort zone.
Deal
It's the whole
with it.
thing.
You marry a family, and
Yeah.
you're gonna spend 2 days with them. Oh, I'm sorry, he wore jeans 2 years ago. Like, what a dork.
Well, what about the
That's
miserable
a middle
people?
school.
What
like,
about the miserable people?
Oh yeah, maybe they're awful. So cry me a river. You married the guy.
Well, she's given him some options. One, he could go by himself. Mm-hmm. 2, he could take the baby with him. That makes it worse.
Yeah, I showed up with that. But
I showed up. Why is wifey not here?
She doesn't like you.
she
You wore
hates you,
jeans.
so- Yeah, she hates that you wore jeans to the wedding 2 years ago,
Well,
which is rotten, by the way. Wearing jeans to the wedding.
What if they're just Hoosiers, man? There's some beautiful
They
Hoosiers.
can't dress up. They can't go to Sears.
Well, it might have been their
Like,
nicest Crocs,
I don't know. I think that's a bit main character energy. You know what? Like, hey, the dress code, it's a black tie event, but we're going to show up in our Patagonia vest.
But what if they don't
Why
know?
isn't that man like?
What if that's the nicest thing that they have?
Well, I
Well,
don't
if they're
think
getting
that's
Patagonia.
something that can happen. If that's the nicest thing that they have,
You haven't met some of my family, man.
maybe not. But I mean, I was
They're
at a wedding.
They're the parents of the groom.
Right,
I'm
like
saying
you're in
what-
the wedding.
He
Like,
put a blazer on. I'm not kidding. What if that's the nice? Those are the nicest things that they have.
the mom wore the blazer.
The mom
No,
wore the
the dad-
Patagonia vest. Dad showed up in jeans and a blazer.
Jeans and a blazer is fine. The Patagonia vest on mom is what I'm having a big issue
With Crocs.
With Crocs. Like, we're just not trying at all.
Was she in a Subaru, like looking cool as heck?
Wait, where are they from?
Doesn't say.
Oh man,
Yeah.
no, there's no geographical aspects to the story that we know of.
No, I don't know. My
that
Mom
does
couldn't
help.
put
That
on a
does help.
blouse with like her jeans. Like, I'm not saying the jeans are the issue. I'm saying, like, I get it. Maybe mom doesn't like to wear dresses. Totally cool. Like,
This is the
there's
husband's.
pantsuits.
This is the husband's fault.
What's the husband's fault?
This whole thing.
What whole thing?
He's trying to please them instead of prioritizing
his own family.
his own family.
Well, he can't. What do you mean? Like, it doesn't sound. He's 7 hours away from his parents.
Yeah, it's just one time a year they go see him.
That's a lot of pressure, though.
That's a lot of pressure.
So just leave the crybaby at home and take your baby and you just go have fun.
This guy's like, damn it.
I know so many families where the in-laws do not get along with somebody. Like, we have a family friend who the parents we know do not get along with their daughter-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's awful, you know, because they're just everybody's so unhappy. And honestly, there's probably more to the story than anybody outside of the family knows.
Yeah.
And that sucks, but it happens.
But can't you do the bare minimum? I mean, this seems like the bare minimum.
You mean like wear something nice at the wedding?
The parents are a-holes
if
for
they
doing that.
if they
Get outta
don't
here.
if you guys, I'm not sure you guys have experienced a lot of people that don't have things. Like some people just don't live. They don't go to church. They don't dress up for work or something like that. Like why would certain people have?
Because you're the
clothes?
parents of the groom and you wore Crocs to a wedding.
Yeah,
Trust me,
that's
I know
absurd.
people that
Outta
don't
here.
have
That-
much,
that's
and they
absurd.
still find a way to look nice at a wedding. Like,
If that's important to them or that's a part of what they
Well,
were
obviously
raised
it's
with,
important
I
to
think there are.
it's important to your future daughter-in-law
to like try a little
to
bit.
at least try a little bit.
Okay, so because they didn't do something, you should meet that with the same attitude, with the same, I'm not going to do the bare minimum either because they wore jeans 2 years ago to my wedding.
It's a disrespect thing.
Yeah, but he's
So pay disrespect with disrespect.
Why not?
no. Moon's saying.
Well, I don't
Let's
know.
go.
back to
So
what
I'm
Moon
waiting
said
for somebody
earlier.
to be the grown up here.
Let's go back to what
go.
Moon said earlier about the note. He said you go and you put nice notes underneath the mean neighbor's door, and the same thing with the parents. It's like, okay, you might be jerks and you did this weird thing, but now I'm going to out nice you, and then eventually you're going to be like,
Why
oh
do
my
I
gosh.
always have to be the bigger person?
and take it on
Because,
the high
right?
road.
because
outta
somebody
here.
does. Because somebody
Why
does.
not? It's easier. It's so much easier to be the one that gets to sleep peacefully at night and not be angry and weird and
Also,
have this
there's too much
bitterness
pressure
and no
around the
forgiveness.
holidays. I'm sorry. We put so much pressure on the holidays, it ruins it.
I also don't see
Yeah,
a
I'm with
problem
you
with her
there.
wanting to start her own traditions too and have the kid at home. the first
Absolutely.
Christmas.
I tell Tim all the time, like, damn it, we totally didn't have a kid. And now we have no excuse to just do the holidays how we want to do them. Because we don't have kids, we are expected, literally the expectation is to go wherever, like my sister and brother-in-law's kids, for his side of the family, it's like whatever they're doing is the precedent. And then we have to kind of fall in line.
Well,
And it sucks.
Here's the
I mean,
solve.
it's just true. It just
Here's-
sucks sometimes.
my roommate out in LA, he didn't like. He just got annoyed traveling during the Christmas season, all this stuff, because it's such a pain in the neck. So he and his family, they live in Arkansas. They started doing Christmas. They actually did it. I think it was either June or July, and he'd fly out there for a whole 2 weeks or something like that, and they would just do Christmas at that point, and then they come back, and that way he skipped the whole chaos.
The actual chaos of the
Yeah.
time.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, what if they're just home for Christmas like she wants, and then a couple days later they do the drive and hang for 2 days?
maybe
And that would
invite
be
the
fine.
parents over. I don't know. Interesting dilemma. And people are going to be dealing with this
Yeah.
over the next couple months.
I
So
know, it's
this
a
is
headache.
around that. This is around
This
the
is
time.
topical.
This is the time that this is going to start happening.
Oh,
as
yeah.
as you know, a family who has to travel 1,000 miles.
Yes.
And we've done it.
And you haven't done it, right? Like some years you do go to New York or Florida or wherever you guys go. And then some years you're like, you know what, we're going to be at home.
Of the 23 Christmases that we will have traveled, I think we've stayed home 5 times.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
4
Like the
times.
obligation of the holidays.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we love seeing everybody, but when the kids were younger, it was a giant pain in the ass.
Absolutely
it
it is.
was. We've driven, we've flown,
Oh yeah, I remember.
we put the dogs in the car before and driven the 14 hours, and I'm like, all right, we're wheels up at 3:30 a.m.
Even if
I
you're
would
in
make
town and you got like 4 different traditions, we used to do the Christmas lap, and it was an all day affair. And you started super early, and then you started driving, and you're down in Shrewsbury, and then now we're over here, and
Yep.
now we're in the city, and then now we're in St. Charles. And
Love
but,
the holidays.
You know, life is hard.
79 days till Christmas, everybody. Just put it down. Mark it down.
Love it.
You got the countdown. Do you have a counter?
We've
No, I just looked it up.
we've done the let's break up the trip into 2 days. That sucked actually.
Yeah.
I would just rather because driving from here to New York, it's 14, 15 hours, depending on how fast you go in
Knock it
traffic.
out.
I just not we tried to break it up. We'll stop maybe in Ohio. We'll stay there for overnight. That sucks.
You're like, waste of time.
Yeah.
Let's
Waste
go.
of time.
Let's get on the road.
Let's just go. If we're wheels up at 3:30 in the morning, we'll be there by dinner time. Let's go.
You're flying this year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
would do that too.
Yeah, we're gonna fly. All right, let's do this. And it's brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10,000 during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Freeburg, Illinois, Derek Tepovich is our teamers of the day. Derek loves listening to the Rizz Show during his morning commute and is a Rizz-vangelist and has been in the military for 15 years and works at Scott Air Force Base. Make sure our podcast's up there, right? Our Scott Air Force Base podcast's up there.
It's
Yeah,
up
listen to
there.
that. We were up there last week.
Someone made a joke about a certain thing we talked about on there that I had an issue with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Derek says, I love the chemistry of the team. You guys remind me of my friends at work and friends I grew up with. Just a damn fun show to listen to. Well, thank you, Derek. Derek Tepovich from Freeburg is our Teamers Remember the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/teamriz. All right, Lern, what do you got?
Rush is back, and we got more details as to why. Rock and roll books out today. Zelda has had enough, and Halloween costume inspirations or things to avoid this year.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays, the porno birthday, and the time Ozzy tried to stab his replacement with a fork. We'll chop it up next. Stay there. Go back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier text line 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at Rizz Show. Your emails, rizzshow@1057thepoint.com. We're going to play 3 and 5 in just a little bit. Give away some fabulous prizes, including tickets to go see Nine Inch Nails February 25th over at Enterprise. We got tickets to go see Ludo. We have tickets to our Ballpark Village Ride or Die Halloween party. We got tickets to go see Aaron Lewis. We got tickets to go see Bring Me the Horizon. Is there supposed to be some announcement today? Is the I saw on social media the amphitheater.
I did see that.
It's going to make some kind of announcement today.
I did see that. And it said, any guesses? And I don't have a guess.
I don't either. Is it Rush?
I don't know.
No, it wouldn't be. They would have announced that yesterday.
Right, yeah, because Rush put out a couple dates.
Yeah.
I don't know. This would seem like a market they would hit, though.
It would.
Yeah.
They had a huge following here in the 70s.
Huge.
Played the Casey Kite Fly in Forest Park for free. It was like one of the first stations to break
I
that
don't know.
band.
That's awesome.
I don't know. They said they're announcing something today. I'm like, what? What is it?
Is it AC/DC?
Oh.
At the amphitheater?
I don't know. They've been playing outside.
Yeah, they're a
Stadium? You
they're a
think
stadium.
Enterprise?
Oh no, they're a Busch Stadium.
Oh, Busch Stadium. Yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, if they're gonna play in the winter, I mean, obviously inside, but they would do very well at Busch Stadium.
Huh.
You don't think so?
Oh, yeah. I just don't. I mean, it would have to be a heck of a package, I guess.
No, I think just them.
Really?
Where did they play in Nashville? Because it was outside.
They played
Nissan Stadium.
Yeah, they played where the Panthers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where
but
the Panthers played.
All right, well,
St.
never
Louis
mind.
isn't Nashville.
Yeah, but I mean, we're a big AC/DC market.
Okay.
For those about to rock,
I'll believe you.
we salute you. Hey, the Hollow Weirdo stickers are back. Get your 2025 Hollow Weirdo sticker at any Together Credit Union location. $1 for a sticker, and the proceeds support Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. Please, buy more than one sticker, you cheap bastards.
Yeah.
Maybe throw a 20 down.
That'd be nice.
Okay, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. And I encourage you to put the stickers everywhere. Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And if they yell at you, just tell them King Scott sent you.
That's right.
Also, the hats of the week with us are back. If your company or brand wants to sponsor a hat of the week, have one of us wear your hat all week on the show, plug your business daily all week long, have it displayed on the studio cams. Find out how your company or brand can do this at 1057thepoint.com, of course, with a generous donation to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. And we'll start with Moon. Your head is sponsored by
Trim Light. I love Trim Light. We are surrounded by Trim Light right here, and you can skip the hassle of hanging holiday lights. Trim Light Southeast Missouri installs hidden smartphone-controlled LED lighting for holidays, game days, parties, and more, backed by a lifetime warranty, serving Southeast Missouri and all the surrounding areas up to here. Call 573-880-2547 or visit trimlightsemo.net. That's trimlightsemo.net. Trimlight Semo, one system, all seasons.
Lern, your head sponsored by
Golden Oak Lending. Their rates are low. Home equity is high for you, higher than ever. So refinancing with Golden Oak Lending can save you thousands. Call 314-567-GOLD or go to goldenoaklending.com.
And my head sponsored by Getaway Carts, one-stop shop for all golf cart needs. Lithium swap experts, new and used carts available with a possible 0% financing. Check out their new location at Soulard, 2207 South 12th Street, getawaycarts.com. And thank you to those three companies for your donations to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. It's our October fundraiser. Some guesses coming over on the instant feedback as opposed to what is happening at the amphitheater.
Okay.
What announcements? Somebody said Hardy.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Hardy, the
For next year?
alternative country
I'm
guy.
assuming. And then somebody said Iron Maiden.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So, I don't know. Speculation. What time they say that's going to happen?
Oh, I didn't see the time. They usually do those things at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hopefully Foo Fighters,
Maybe.
because they've been announcing.
But I figure we would get something like, hey, we're going to announce something at,
Right.
Usually we get a heads up if it's one of our shows.
Didn't get a heads up on Rush, though. In fact, Casey was keeping that under its jacket because we've been giving away tickets to a mystery tour in Chicago, and it was Rush. So, like, they didn't even tell us heads up. So some of these tours are like, don't tell the DJs.
Don't tell the
Stupid.
DJs. We could be trusted. Are you kidding?
Yeah, we held 9 Inch Nails under our hat for like 24 hours. We did well.
We did all right with that. Now you think you've heard all the wild Ozzy Osbourne stories, right? So I guess what is this documentary? It's out
It's a new book.
today.
The new book came out today, Last Rites.
Is there an accompanying like?
It's not accompanying the documentary No Escape from Now is on Paramount Plus.
Okay,
today.
Yeah,
so
there's one that dropped.
So Sharon Osbourne just dropped a new one it's pretty peak rock and roll drama. So in a new documentary, Sharon Osbourne revealed that the very first time Ozzy met the man who would replace him in Black Sabbath, he tried to stab him.
I love it.
And the weapon of choice, a fork.
Oh, no.
So picture this. It's the legendary Rainbow Bar and Grill on the Sunset Strip. Ozzy Osbourne, the recently fired Prince of Darkness, comes face to face with Ronnie James Dio.
Little, sweet
Little,
baby
tiny
Ronnie James Dio.
Ronnie James Dio. The powerhouse vocalist stepping into his shoes. Remember, Ozzy was fired from Black Sabbath. So according to Sharon, things went south so fast that Ozzy literally tried to fork stab him. Now, it's a crazy image, but to understand why things were so tense, you have to know the history between these two guys. So for rock bands, this is one of the most famous rivalries in music history. It's not just about two singers, it's about a band that felt like a family. So Ozzy was the original. He was the voice, the face, and the chaotic soul of Black Sabbath from the very beginning. The band was his life. And he got fired in 1979 due to his escalating drug and alcohol abuse. The rest of the band made the decision to let him go. Now, for Ozzy, this was a devastating betrayal. His daughter, Kelly, says in the new documentary, it destroyed him. And that he never got over it. He never, in all those years, never got over it. So Dio was the guy who replaced him. The man hired to take his place, Ronnie James Dio, a phenomenal singer with a completely different style. Have you ever heard Dio Black Sabbath? It's great, actually. Heaven and Hell.
Yep.
It is a great record. It's different, but it's still great. So as you can imagine, this creates a very awkward and very painful situation. Ozzy put it best himself a couple of years ago, comparing it to divorce. He said hearing Dio sing with his old bandmates was like seeing your ex-wife with a new partner.
And because it was successful. It was working. So that added insult to injury.
So don't go up to them and ask, so how's the new guy? Is he better than me? It was just too painful. So Ozzy admitted he never, ever listened to the Black Sabbath albums that Dio sang on. But here's where the story takes a fascinating and kind of sad turn. So Sharon says that in recent years, Ozzy spent a lot of time watching old interviews of Ronnie James Dio on YouTube. And she was confused by it, asking him, why are you watching Ronnie? And Ozzy's reply was surprisingly heartfelt. He told her, I feel sorry for him. I feel terrible. It turns out because of all the pain and rivalry, Ozzy never actually knew Dio as a person. He never listened to his music with Sabbath and only met him that one time he tried to stab him. Now, all these years later, Ozzy feels bad that he never got to know the man behind the voice. Ronnie James Dio sadly passed away from stomach cancer back in 2010. At the time, Ozzy released a very respectful statement calling him one of metal's greatest voices. But this new story from Sharon shows that behind the public statements, there was a much more complicated and in the end, a regretful story of a rivalry that pretty much defined a generation of metal. So the two never really got to know each other.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes. And the only time they met, Ozzy tried to kill him.
That's on brand. Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, I like Dio a lot. I like Ozzy more, but I like Dio a lot.
If they ever do a biopic with him, they need Stephen Wright to play him.
There is a good documentary about Dio. It's a very good documentary.
Yeah. Heaven and Hell, right?
Is it called Heaven and Hell?
What is that? I remember
excellent.
watching that.
It's
Dio
excellent.
doc.
Dio's the guy that invented the devil horns.
Oh, Dreamers Never Die.
That's it.
That's right.
Don't listen to Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons takes credit for it, but it was really Dio that did it. All right, today is October the 7th. Back in the day, 57 years ago, 1968, the Motion Picture Association of America adopts its film rating system ranging from G to general audiences to X for horny adult patrons only. 43 years ago, 1982, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats opened on Broadway. 30 years ago today, in 1995, Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill reaches the top of the U.S. albums chart in its 15th week. So that album was out 15 weeks before it got to number one, giving the Maverick label, founded by Madonna, its first number one. Alanis Morissette is the fourth female artist to have a debut album reach number one in the 1990s, following who? Can you name any of the other
Shania
three?
Twain.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey won. Paul Abdul and Toni Braxton.
Hot ass Toni Braxton. Love her.
27 years ago, 1998, the original Charmed premieres on the WB, starring Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano, Holly Marie Combs. 26 years ago, 1999, Garth Brooks releases an album as Chris Gaines.
Oh, man, you should have wore your Garth Brooks shirt today, dude. You had that on yesterday.
Two different people, so I'm not sure the relevance.
Chris Gaines.
I forgot Chris Gaines was a character he created that was intended for a movie, and it bombed so bad that it scrapped the whole thing.
So emo.
That's amazing. Yeah, I just remember his SNL appearance with that.
Yeah. 20 years ago today, 2005, Charles Rocket. Now, Charles Rocket, he's the guy who said the F word on Saturday Night Live. He is also the bad guy in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's really good as a bad guy.
Yeah, he plays a great jerk.
Well, 20 years ago today, he committed suicide by slitting his own throat.
Oh, my Lord.
Gosh, man.
You
I didn't know
have to
that's
do
how he
that.
did that. Jeez.
22 years ago, 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger elected governor of California in a special recall election. 17 years ago, 2008, Spotify officially launches as a streaming platform.
What was the
Bans tons of money.
What was the F-bomb? What did he do?
He did it during...
He said, F you, Lorne Michaels.
I believe it was during Weekend Update,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. He wasn't fired over it. He wasn't fired for the slip-up. He was eventually let go along with some other cast members, but he was famous for that. All right, that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we start with this. Late in the show yesterday, we found out that Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson are bringing back what is left of Rush to stages near us, which the closest they're getting to us is actually going to be in Chicago on July 16th and 18th at United Center. And so they actually broke the news Sunday night during a Q&A event at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Alex Lifeson said that he was watching some YouTube videos of drummer Annika Niles, who is going to be on the kit in place of the professor, at the advice of Geddy's bass tech. So they decided to move forward, even though they knew playing in the spirit of the late Neil Peart was going to be difficult.
Right. And I watched a whole bunch of videos of her yesterday. Yeah. She rules.
She does rule. So here is some audio of Geddy Lee and Alex talking about why they chose Annika to be their drummer.
What is this from? Because they did a video themselves, the two of them talking.
This is from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah.
I had heard from Scully, my bass tech, who had been on tour with Jeff Beck, and he had been working with this drummer named Annika Niles. And he mentioned how impressive she was, how talented and musical she was, and powerful. And I think you and I playing with her started to put a charge in us when we heard our song coming back to life. And it was only once we had those successful rehearsal sessions with her that made me feel like, yes, we can do this and we can do justice to this. And this is going to be fun.
Well, I felt exactly the same.
Did you watch the video of them two together? They were in, like, I think, Geddy Lee's recording studio, and they did a whole video announcing it, just the two of them, Geddy Lee and Alex. And Geddy Lee said they hadn't played together as Rush since 2015. But them getting back together for the Taylor Hawkins tribute
and Paul McCartney talking to him.
Was kind of like, hey, it's fun to play these songs.
Yeah.
And that's when they really started thinking about doing it.
That was an interview from last week, because I did listen to that interview about him talking about Taylor Hawkins and Paul McCartney coming up to him and essentially saying, like, the reason that you go on and you continue to make music is because it's what you do.
Yeah.
And so it kind of lighting them up to give them some esteem. Like, you know, I feel like Paul McCartney playing Beatles songs out sometimes with Ringo. Obviously, they'll never be the Beatles again, but he said, I'm going to play these Beatles songs because it's what we did as a group.
You got to watch this video. It's like 5 minutes of them, just the two of them talking. And it's like it's a funny announcement video.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're doing this together.
They have so much humor as a band.
So if you're a Rush fan, you got to watch this video.
Well, here's some more audio of Geddy Lee talking about playing with Annika Niles. Because I think that's...
It wasn't an audition.
What'd you say?
I was going to say, I think a lot of people are excited or concerned. Because, like, I immediately went to, oh my gosh, this woman is 42 years old. You are sitting in the place of one of the best drummers to ever do it. The precision and the esteem, it's got to be
Everybody's
perfect.
saying she's going to have no problem.
Yeah.
Somebody even on the Schreier Texter says she's better than him.
Oh, my. Okay.
It wasn't an audition because at that point we weren't really sure that we were going to tour. It was all an experiment. Anyway, I'm very happy to say that she is fantastic to play with. And we've had now a number of sessions with her, and she came to Rush Music without any preconceptions. It also made it very difficult because we had to explain nuances and work on subtleties, and she had to really try to get into Neil's headspace and his feel. A lot of drummers can play Neil's drum fills, but to combine that with the feel of those songs so that it feels the way you guys want to hear those songs, that's work. That requires work.
And they had to learn German.
She's winning.
The best joke I heard was, it's the first time ever a chick's going to be at a Rush show.
I saw that, too. I love it.
That's awesome.
In regards to how Neil Peart's family feels, they fully support this decision. His widow and daughter shared, we are thrilled to support the 50-something tour celebrating a band whose music has resonated and inspired fans for generations, and to honor Neil's extraordinary legacy as both a drummer and lyricist. As the band enters this new chapter, it promises to truly be unforgettable, and we are excited to see how their new vision unfolds and to hear this legendary music played live once again.
Boy, when this news was announced, there was smoke coming out of the Casey studio.
It was full-blown. It was like the Pope.
It was a full-blown.
We've got a new Neil.
We need every DJ.
Yeah.
on call.
It was a real rock emergency.
It was a real rock emergency.
A new Neil.
You can get all the details on shows at rush.com. As Rizz was saying, Ozzy's got a second memoir, Last Rites. That's out today, as well as a documentary that is hitting Paramount Plus called No Escape from Now. And there's all sorts of different things about this book. This is a follow-up to a book that he released in 2010 called I Am Ozzy. Jack Osbourne says, for the last 3 or 4 years, my dad always felt he needed to do a follow-up to that book because so much has happened in the 20 years since it was released. He says, from life after the TV show to the Black Sabbath reunion, releasing his last 2 albums, and finally his health issues, it was important for him to capture all of that. So if you're an Ozzy fan, pick it up today.
Yeah, the big takeaways I'm reading are a botched spinal surgery.
Heart attack before the Back to the Beginning
Never
show.
getting over being fired from Black Sabbath and being very afraid for his final show.
Yeah. He was in the hospital for like 8 days before his final show.
And they even had a plan in case he couldn't sing. He was just going to come address the crowd.
Right.
As good as he could.
Or do a video, which is crazy. In other book news, Cat Stevens' memoir, Cat on the Road to Find Out, publishes today, and a photo book, Taylor Swift, album by album, is out to go along with the albums you bought this week.
A Taylor Swift photo book?
Oh, yeah. It continues.
Cool, finally.
Original Kiss guitarist Ace Frehley has canceled the remaining 2025 tour dates due to unspecified medical issues.
Real quick. A Taylor Swift photo book.
Damn right.
You got to warn me if there's Taylor Swift coming out with stuff
I
news.
will. Ace Frehley was supposed to be here this weekend at Family Arena, and so tour is scrapped. He's 74 years old, previously canceled a set in California 2 weeks ago due to injuries from a fall that he had in his studio. He did announce that he was working on a volume 3 of some of his solo music that he's been doing over the years. But yeah, if you had tickets for Family Arena this Saturday.
How is that selling?
I have no idea.
He was supposed to be with somebody, right?
Yeah, who was it? Lita Ford and Dee Snider were just here.
Right, that was...
And then...
Because I saw the poster when we were at the Aerosmith, the kind of Aerosmith show.
Yeah. Yeah, who was opening up for him? Let me see, I'm pulling it up.
Or was he opening for...
Slaughter.
Slaughter, that's it.
That's
yes.
Right.
No
Slaughter.
way.
Slaughter and Angel. Okay. Well, so that show is
Slaughter,
scrapped.
who toured with Ozzy. They did. The reason
sure.
The reason I know that is because when we first put a record out with Madonna's label, they asked for a bio, right? So they're sending the bio to all the radio stations and all that kind of stuff. And we were still joker kids, so we're like, oh, let's send them a different bio. And we sent them Slaughter's bio.
Very cool.
So it was basically kind of like the Van Halen Eminem thing, you know, to see who was paying attention.
Right.
So we'd show up to radio stations and be like, so you guys look a little young, but you guys toured with Ozzy.
So
and we would just roll with it. We played into Slaughter's bio.
Here it is. Slaughter is an American rock band formed in 1988 by Mark Slaughter, known for their double platinum debut album Stick It To Ya, which featured hit singles like Up All Night and Fly to the Angels. Emerging from the ashes of Vinnie Vincent Invasion, the band gained fame in the early 90s with their blend of melodic hard rock and hard-driving vocals. Dude, Slaughter's got some... I forgot. They got 2 great songs.
Oh, yeah. The bio goes on. And we sold it. It's like Warner Brothers sent that out to every radio station, every magazine, everything.
That's fantastic.
That was our first bio.
Do you know? Pull up some Slaughter? Fly to the Angels?
Well, I'll do... Dude, Up All Night is a great song. Do you remember that song?
No.
Up All Night? Oh, dude.
But I lived it.
Scott, stop it, please. Stand by. Remember, it's up all night, sleep all day.
Yep. Well, while you get that ad out of the way, here we go.
Here we go. Slaughter. Coming at you.
KC 95.
KC 95.
Whoa, what a video.
Coming
intro.
soon.
So much hair.
Yeah. Dude, hell yeah.
Is this 88? When is this?
This is
89?
1990.
1990, yeah.
This is like, reminds me of Wayne's World.
This needs to go on the Rizz Show playlist.
just had its time, man. This is great. I'm going to get to the
name
hook.
is Slaughter. You're picturing like really heavy stuff, but it's like basically a cartoon band.
Here we go. Sleep all day.
Wow. That guy does not look like he's fronting a band called Slaughter. he's so pretty. Like, he's so pretty.
Slaughter's such an excellent 80s band name.
It is. It is.
Murder.
He's not wearing enough black.
Well, if you had tickets for this weekend at Family Arena, if you got them with a credit card, that charges will automatically go back on your card for a refund. But if you paid cash or got them in a different way, you need to go.
Oh,
to
you
the
said you
family.
want to hear "Fly to the Angels"?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Coming at you,
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, I do
want
wanna
to hear
hear
"Fly
it.
to the Angels." This was most likely the second single. You always got to go with a power ballad.
He looks like the first guy from Rockstar. The dude that gets replaced, you know?
Very Axel.
This guy's playing a ballad. He's got 53 drums. He's got more drums than Neil Peart. This guy's kid. What are you doing, man?
Dude, the bigger the kid,
He's
the
got
better.
stuff
You know.
behind him.
It was the early '90s, late '80s. A lot of excess.
Brad, we're playing a ballad. What do you bring to the studio? I got my
Everything.
11-piece kit, my 16
I just love too,
cymbals.
if you hear it, he's only playing he only needs like a three parts of that
Okay,
drum.
Brad, we need double kick for this? Okay, dude.
In country news, Luke Combs is now the highest-selling country artist of all time. He has sold 168 million certified units from sales and streams. That is topping Garth's long-standing record of 162.5 million total. But this is crazy because he's only been around for like 10 years, Luke Combs. And
That's
think about
amazing.
Garth. That's wild. So congratulations
So how many
to him.
records has he sold?
168 million.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
You're kidding
that's
me.
sales and streams. Certified
Congratulations.
units.
All right, can you name your favorite songs of his?
Luke Combs.
Dude, I can't tell you what that guy looked like. I saw a photo of him earlier. I go, that's not who I thought that was.
He's the kind of heftier guy.
Yeah.
He looks
Had no
like he looks like a Missouri cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
does.
he looks like our cousin.
We're all related to Luke Combs.
with
We
Lil
all,
Wayne.
Yeah.
are related to Luke Combs.
Yeah, so and he did something with Brooks and Dunn.
Oh, he
that
did?
was awesome. Yeah, he did like a Brooks and Dunn cover or something, and then they joined on it, and like they did like a duo thing. And I think they may have done multiple songs because they are as good as the originals.
Oh, he's
They're
the guy that did the
so
Fast Car
freaking
cover.
good.
Yes.
So freaking good, dude. He's good. I like
He is
him.
really good. I hate to even do this story because of how the curse is on this show, but I have to because we're going into TV news. 99-year-old Dick Van Dyke stays pretty lighthearted about his mortality, but he's going to be turning 100 years old on December 13th.
He brought it up. Dick Van Dyke.
That's right. So that's how we're going to
It's not. This is
spin
not
this.
on us.
This isn't on us. So during a fan event on Sunday, he joked with everybody, it'd be funny if I didn't make it to 100 again on December 13th, adding, quote, I brag sometimes about how I've made it to 100, and the truth is, had I known I was going to live for this long, I would have taken better care of myself. He says, it's frustrating because I know I didn't do what's right. Other than my wife, I didn't do anything right. He and his wife, Arlene, have been married since 2012. She's 54, little whippersnapper. He will be 100 in December, and I got my fingers crossed. I'm feeling good. I'm putting the good vibes out. Dick Van Dyke's going to make it to 100. So let's
Yeah, this
make it
ain't,
happen.
it doesn't matter. This is not on us. This is on
not on us.
biology.
Because remember Betty White had the same thing.
He brought it
December
up.
birthday,
So
100.
the
Right. Well, I'm just saying,
This
even if whatever, like, I mean,
I get nervous.
Do the math. This is biology's fault, not ours.
there's a couple people that are turning 100 soon, and
I'm just giving you the news, okay? I'm not trying to
there's
hurt
one
anybody.
in particular that I'm.
What? Do you want to talk about it? No.
Better
You're
not,
going to
'cause
write it
is
down. Okay.
Is there a sequel involved?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy.
don't say that one.
Who?
Nope.
Oh,
not
don't.
allowed.
Yeah, don't.
I know. I don't
Show me
wanna-
that.
Don't do that. You don't want to kill that guy.
Speaking of death,
Ah,
Guys, we need to stop sending all of our AI-generated Robin Williams videos to his daughter, Zelda. She's had enough, and she doesn't like it. She went on social to say, you're not making art, you're making disgusting, overprocessed hot dogs out of the lives of human beings, talking about AI. And she says, just please stop sending me AI videos of my dad. Stop believing that I want to see it or that I'll understand. I don't, and I won't. She says, if you're trying to troll me, I've seen way worse. I'll restrict and move on. But please, if you've got any decency, just stop doing this to him and to me and to everyone. Full stop. It's dumb. It's a waste of time and money and energy. Believe me, it's not what he'd want. And then she goes, I love her because she's on my side with AI. She says, for the love of everything, stop calling AI the future. AI is just badly recycling and regurgitating of the past to be reconsumed. If you're taking the human centipede, you are taking in on the human centipede of content and from the very, very end of the line, all while the folks at the front laugh and laugh and consume and consume. And she says it's just disgusting what people are doing. And I feel so bad. Like,
Yeah, stop sending her videos. Obviously, she's upset by it.
she's very
Sorry.
upset.
I'll stop it.
Hey, did you listen to Mark Maron's podcast from time to time,
Yeah.
right? Judd Apatow was on last week, and they did kind of a best of, because I think this Thursday is Maron's last episode of WTF, and he's just going to address everybody by himself. He just had Matt Groening on from Simpsons
I saw that.
yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. Matt, I had no idea. First of all, I've been calling him Matt Groening my whole
It's
life.
Groening.
I know it's Groening. When you're a kid, you don't know. Like when you see Matt Groening.
The O in it.
But he was so nice and lovely. But the episode last week with Judd Apatow, Judd said, hey, can I come on your podcast? And I just want to do the best of hits that because he listens to Mark Maron's podcast. He goes, I took out some different parts. And one of them was the Robin Williams episode that they did, obviously, way back before Robin died. And it was a really cool retrospective of what Mark Maron took away from that interview. Because he does not listen to his interviews after they're done. So it's the first time in handful of years that he's even listened to a lot of like the President Obama one, the Robin Williams one, the one where Gallagher walked out because he got so PO'd at Mark Maron. He just up and left the interview.
He did?
The hotel room.
What did he
Yeah.
do? He pull out a watermelon?
No, he was talking about him stealing jokes, right?
Yeah, so Mark Maron went to a hotel to interview Gallagher,
Okay.
and Gallagher walked out.
And he was like, Gallagher, come on. Like he was very upset.
Yeah, it was very funny.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Did he show up in a raincoat?
Gallagher is notorious. Well, it was R.I.P. for walking out interviews. He's done that to radio people too. If you don't like it,
He's out.
he's out.
By the way, I saw the Mark
Wow,
Maron
I like that.
documentary on Sunday, and it's so good. It's a love letter to his deceased girlfriend, Lynn Shelton. But if you're a Mark Maron fan, you're going to absolutely love the documentary. It's at Ronnie's right now, so go see it. John C. Reilly wants to do a 20th anniversary tour in 2027 as his character Dewey Cox from the biopic parody Walk Hard. He says, we're going to do a concert tour, Dewey Cox and the Hard Walkers, as many dates, as big as places we can get, and it would all be for the 20th anniversary. I never watched that movie. Scott, did you love it?
Oh,
Are you kidding
Is it
me?
great?
This
It's one of my top
That's his
5.
Citizen Kane.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
it really is.
seems like it would be.
It
It's
is-
masterclass filmmaking and music making. Everything's
It is.
perfect in it.
It is a perfect film. And you know what's funny is well, I saw it in
it.
the theaters and I walked out and I was like, that was terrible. I didn't. It was like I thought it was going to be less slappy or I don't know what
Yeah.
I was expecting, but it didn't hit me. The second time I watched it, I was like, maybe this is pretty good. By the fifth time, you're like, this movie maybe is flawless. I think you would love it.
Really? I
It's
need
one
to
of
see
those films
it.
I could watch every single day and never get tired of it.
It's silly.
Yeah.
But
it's good. It's
But
good.
it's
Music,
so
the music
good.
is incredible.
Songs like Take My Hand, Walk Hard, I Hate You, Big Daddy, Let's Duet, Jump Little Children, That's Amore, Walk Hard, punk version.
Jenna Fisher is his wife.
Yeah.
Plays the June Carter character. It's
Cute.
and
very
there's kind
funny.
of a spoof of Glenn Campbell's life in there. There's all this, I don't know. It's just fun to see all the country stuff come together in that one
That's
film.
cool.
And I love it.
And finally, our Ride or Die Halloween costume party at Ballpark Village is coming up on the 25th.
yeah. I know. I'm starting to.
Panic.
I mean, I'll get it together. But
Wait,
I
costume
talked to
panic?
my wife. I was like, we need to figure something out soon. It's coming up.
My husband and I had the same conversation this weekend because he had a really bad haircut. And now
Poor guy.
Our thoughts that we were going to do can't be done. And he said, I'm so sorry.
He had a bad haircut, so you can't do whatever costume you thought of.
Yeah, he needs hair in the way that he was growing it to have what we were going to do. And now.
Does he think it's a bad haircut,
Yes.
or you were saying? Are you
no,
saying?
I'm not saying it. I kept saying it looks fine, but he was like, I hate that. Literally, the man doesn't complain ever. He's complained about his hair for the last 4 days. So it's been pretty bad. But if you need some inspiration for what to wear or what not to wear, Variety put together a list of the best pop culture Halloween costumes for 2025. And so I'll just go through these. So Adam Scott and Britt Lauer, Mark and Helly from Severance.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
That would be one that's out. Sabrina Carpenter, that'll probably be a lot this year. Jeremy Allen White's from The Bear, his character from The Bear. Mrs. Rachel, your kid's favorite YouTuber. Charlie XCX, lots of people are going to be dressing up as her. Glinda
No
and...
idea
they
what she
won't.
looks like.
Really? Oh, she's a babe.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture
Dark
of her.
hair and hot. Just cool
Yeah, so how do you
outfits.
dress up like her?
You got to wear like tight little
Show me a
bondage
picture of
outfits.
Charlie
and
XCX.
Be hot.
I've honestly
I don't know.
never seen a picture
Take a
of
look
her.
at
I just
her.
was
She's
picture
cool.
looking like my Uncle Charlie, who I saw yesterday.
I don't. How do you dress up like a pop star
You
if,
got
if
long
they're not
black
wearing
hair.
the same thing?
And tight little, yeah.
It's a pop star.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know.
Wow.
Frankenstein's Monster, because the Guillermo del Toro's version is hitting theaters soon. Taylor Swift in Life of a Showgirl, that era. Lots of that's going to be out. Let's see, Gladys and Weapons. Brad Pitt as Sonny Hayes from F1. Lots of people going to be dressing up as Oasis this year because they got back together
that look
with their
like?
stupid Adidas outfits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. You do like one of the, it's what do you call it? Like, it's not a pea coat, but it's like a motorcycle jacket kind
Yeah.
of thing. You have it up to your neck right here. You zip it all the way up.
It looks like a raincoat.
And then you put the glasses on that are kind
Bowl
of the
cut.
linen, but kind of the 90s. And then you just put your hands behind your back and sing upwards.
And you mean to your brother.
That's a cool style, though. He pulls it off.
It's very, very British.
It's very Liam Gallagher.
Riz, maybe you could be a Labubu this year, you know, because that's going to be literally everywhere, annoyingly.
A what?
A Labubu. Those
What's
are those
that?
little monster purse things.
Yeah.
That people, they're furry and then they got a little monster
Very hot
face.
right now.
They're like
So hot
demonic.
right now. And then also Leonardo DiCaprio as Bob Ferguson from One Battle After Another in a robe. So don't or do. I don't know. These are going to be the hot
Because
costumes
you get the
this year.
goofy sunglasses. You could do the whole.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do, man? Riz,
Wow.
you should be the dude.
From Lebowski?
Yeah, carry around a white Russian and a rug. And you get the robe
Yeah.
and the sloppy
slippers.
shirt and the slippers.
Write a check
Just-
for 97 cents.
Yeah, your hair is longer. You just kind of put it to the side, wear the the whole thing.
Yeah, and meals could be Maud.
Yeah.
And she could get on a thing in the sky and do paints.
Very
The
thorough.
other idea is you guys could be the Nelson twins.
Oh, yes.
No bad ideas here.
The Nelson twins.
Not interested in that.
You love and affection, guys?
Yeah, dude. I think you could pull that off nicely.
Blonde?
Yeah, there are bad ideas.
I just feel like you would rock
It's
the dude
Halloween.
really well. That'd be fun to watch.
I could do that. All right. And that's
All right.
easy, too. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's your crap. Thanks.
I got to get jellies, though, like the jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about those. Celebrity celebrating a birthday today, Nicole Maines. That's Naya on Supergirl is 28. Louis Capaldi is 29. Mookie Betts is 33. Holland Roden from Teen Wolf is 39. Brie Olson is 39. Sean and Aaron Ashmore. Sean played Iceman in the X-Men movies, Agent Mike in The Following, and The Rookie. And the other one played something in Killjoys, Smallville, and Warehouse 13. They're 46. Omar Miller from Ballers is 47. Taylor Hicks, that's American Idol's gray-haired 5th season winner that did nothing after that. It's 49. Nicole Ari Parker, Giselle from Empire is 55. Tom York from your favorite band is 57.
Oh.
Tony Braxton,
It's Thom.
Thom Yorkie is 57. Tony Braxton is 58. Simon Cowell is 66. Yo-Yo Ma is 70. Tico Torres from Bon Jovi, their drummer, is 72. John Cougar Mellencamp is 74. David Hope from Kansas is 76. And Joy Behar is 83 years old today.
So the amphitheater just made their big announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready, guys?
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Are you ready? This is the big announcement. It's Hardy. Hardy at the amphitheater Friday, June 5th.
Yay.
Okay.
Special guest Cameron Whitcomb and McCoy Moore.
Don't we play Hardy on this station somewhat? Didn't we have like one song?
Some metal song thing.
Yeah, we do. There's.
He confuses me because I don't know what he is.
Oh, he has a
Are you
song,
alternative or you
all
country?
day, sleep all night.
Is he going to do any Slaughter covers?
He may. Yeah, he's putting out a new record of just Slaughter covers. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Vera King. And today's birthday girl has been in 202 fine films, including The Brunette Ballerina, The Cheating Wives Club 2, Different Wives, Different Lives, From Mothers to Brothers, Mom's Dirty Mouth.
Whoa.
Sophisticated Seductions, and who can forget her role in 2019's All You Need Is Mom. Vera King is 39 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and we will play 3 and 5. We'll give away some fabulous prizes. All right, so Moon will give you a category. You have to name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. Remember, no ums or ahs to start your answer. We have tickets to go see Nine Inch Nails, February 25th at Enterprise Center. Tickets are on sale tomorrow at noon. We have tickets to go see night number 3 of Halloween, Sunday night, October 26th at the Pageant. We got tickets for our Ballpark Village Ride or Die Halloween party happening on October 25th. We have tickets to go see Aaron Lewis next Thursday over at the Factory. And we got tickets to go see Bring Me the Horizon May 11th over at Enterprise. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. If you want to play 3 and 5, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. 3 and 5 next. Scott's very excited about today being National Taco Day.
I am very excited.
And it being a Tuesday, so it's not only Taco Tuesday, but it's National Taco Day.
Wow.
Incredible. The odds.
Now, just so you know, it used to always be October 4th. But last year they changed it so that it falls on the first Tuesday of October for the Taco Tuesday tie-in. Just so you know. Just so you guys are aware.
Great marketing.
Man, they need to do the same for July 4th. You know, pick a date and let it just run with that.
What? Like the second week in July?
Don't.
Foul ball.
Swung on a move.
Okay, I guess he missed it.
No, that wasn't even a foul ball. That was, what are you doing? I'm going to throw you out of here in a second.
Okay, good.
Natural, many places are having special deals on tacos today, mostly through their loyalty apps and programs. You know, Taco Bell, they're offering soft tacos for $1. Jack in the Box says 2 free tacos when you show up stoned. Oh, no, that's it. Okay,
Oh.
I'm sorry. 2 free tacos with a purchase.
I perked
I'm sorry.
up. What?
I read that. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Also deals at 7-Eleven, Del Taco, Moe's. Tacos are massively popular in the U.S. because they're good even when they're bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to try real hard to screw up a taco.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you try hard enough, you could ruin a taco. So what's the absolute worst thing you could put on a taco?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, what kind of question is this? Are you kidding?
Are there like
Mayonnaise?
Out of the actual options.
out of the actual options? Like what don't you like on a taco?
I used to hate tomatoes because I was weirded out by anything like cold.
So I have a list. So this was asked. A food blog asked, "What's the absolute worst taco topping?" And tomato was the 10th most popular.
Interesting.
Really? See, I love them now. but-
Like the raw mushy ones.
yeah, raw.
diced.
Yeah, diced. It's usually diced, and then like lettuce and I hate to say this,
Lettuce
but
was the 3rd.
well, you know why? I feel like most of the fast food places, which were the place that I was most often having tacos, the lettuce sucks. It's like it's weird and wilty and dumb.
Here's what I look at it as: unnecessary greens.
Yeah, but it's necessary for digestion, right? I mean, it's having a little bit of watery fiber there.
Is it? I mean, you get a couple little shreds.
I mean, you're already working
think- you know what
against yourself.
I think you know what it is. Oh, there's something healthy on here. Come on, we're trying to fool ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's.
We're
involved
trying to
in
fool
in
ourselves.
movement.
That is funny.
Think about it.
I've just always thought it went together. I've never made it one, I don't think, without it.
Lettuce.
Yeah.
Is it really doing enough?
I think it's just
I just
to
like
help the
cold
digestion.
mixed with the hot.
I
don't know.
think we're fooling ourselves, and we're doing something a little healthy here. Even though I got 4 pounds of sour cream on this thing and shredded cheese, it's a little healthy. Get out of here. You're only fooling yourselves. The number one thing that people hate on their tacos is cilantro, and
come on,
it's a
guys.
notoriously
That's just the haters.
divisive.
Right.
No,
it's so good. You guys are wrong.
people have that gene where it tastes like soap to them.
Yeah.
When I eat cilantro, because I don't have that gene, I sometimes try to make myself have it. Like I'm like, I want to taste soap.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
If
can
I
never
think
do
about it, I can.
Really?
No
My
offense.
mom's got the gene. My mom hate cilantro.
Well, no,
Cannot have it.
no offense
come
to your
on.
mom, but I don't think that they should be allowed to be surveyed in that particular thing.
Yeah, because they got a
Yeah, if
they have a
got-
disability.
If they got an allergy, it's basically an allergy. Like, well, sorry, you don't get to weigh in. If you got a peanut allergy, you don't get to weigh in on peanut butter.
Yeah. That's a
Well,
good
okay,
point.
so number 4
That's
on this,
right.
number 4 on this list is cheese.
What?
Well, they're saying it comes from people who are lactose intolerant.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay,
Dude,
let's keep it going.
I have coconut milk and almond milk all day, every day, but I will load up on some cheddar cheese on my taco.
I could say that because I don't handle dairy well.
Nobody does. We're not supposed to handle it well.
I get diarrhea.
It's part of the fun.
Yeah,
that's why
It's
you
a
eat fast
journey.
food because it's not real cheese.
it's worth the fight.
It is. Cheese is worth the fight.
Yeah, there's a little
Yeah,
bit of fight.
I like it as a game. How much can I eat before I
Oh,
get severe
gosh.
diarrhea?
That's right.
And stomach cramps.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Sounds like a fun game.
That's the cheese experiment.
It's still a good. I mean, the trade is still worth it. That's why we're still doing it.
It's worth the squeeze.
Black olives were number 2.
Oh, that's number 1 for me.
That's just an olive problem.
Black olives are fairly divisive.
Why? Because they come in a little can and not a cool jar?
No, I don't like the taste.
Yeah,
of
my wife
sometimes-
isn't a
love
fan of
olives.
olives.
Love olives.
I tolerate.
I'm an olive enthusiast.
Yep, me too.
I used to eat them out of a can as a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, black olives. Put them on little baby fingers.
Yeah,
And
my
like
kids.
every family function, there's always the green and black olives, and I would just load up on both of them. Like,
Love 'em.
So good.
I do too.
Sour cream was number 5.
How dare these
My
people?
son hates sour cream. I'm talking.
What?
If my daughter wants to like get under my son's skin, she will take a spoonful of sour cream and go, "It's not touching you. It's not touching
Why
you."
does
Put
he
in his
like
face.
it? Just the weird. It does taste strange.
Hey,
but
I mean, I'm
so
talking. Get violent.
good. Wow.
He doesn't like lukewarm ice cream?
He had a bad experience.
No,
Does he like yogurt?
no.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's a texture thing. Has to be like some white globby thing.
Does not like ranch dressing either.
See?
But
Dang.
sour cream especially. Violent.
Man. Bummer.
Pineapple number 6. Radish, raw onion, jarred salsa.
Oh, I don't like a raw onion. Like I don't mind onions, but I like them cooked. So yeah, I would say raw onion's my
I like
black
raw onion.
olive.
If it's diced correctly and is not over like a ton of it, it's perfect on the taco. And I think the radish isn't that where you put on the fish taco?
I love radishes.
I love radishes,
I've
too.
learned to become a radish liker recently. Jarred salsa, hot sauce, mainly too much of it, rice, beans, and then avocado or guacamole.
What about beef? Anything?
No, people like that. People like that. All right, well, happy Taco Tuesday, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh,
also
happy
with you.
Taco
Enjoy,
Tuesday.
guys.
Go to Del Taco.
All right, there are none. Let's give some stuff out. They're all closed in the area. There are no Del Tacos around
No,
here.
but the Dancing Dells were meeting up at noon today, and we're
The Dancing Dells.
The Dancing Dells.
Heck yeah.
Gonna rumble with the Taco Johns.
Yep. We will be triumphant.
All right, we are playing 3 in 5, and today's contest is sponsored by
CarStar, your auto body repair expert. Hail damage, see them at carstar.com.
All right, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833 if you want to play. Moon's going to give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. No ums or ahs to start your answer. And Lern is the judge today.
I am, and I'm very judgmental, as you all know.
It's been a minute since we've done this, so we're coming back hard.
Okay,
Oh
good.
man, dude,
Hard.
I'm
Like,
excited.
you better be prepared. Scott better be prepared to take some callers because we're dropping them like flies today.
Oh my.
Scotty, you ready to go?
I'm ready. This means they're going to be very easy answers.
Okay. And we've got 9 Inch Nails tickets, Ludo tickets, Ride or Die Halloween Party tickets, Aaron Lewis tickets, and Bring Me the Horizon tickets. Let's go to Bobby in St. Louis. Good morning, Bobby.
Good morning.
All right, Bobby, are you ready to play 3 in 5?
Sure am. Let's do it.
Let's
Bobby, name me 3 drummers everyone knows by name.
Oh my God, my mind is on
go.
blank.
Killing it.
Damn it, Bobby.
Not the time for that.
That was close.
Jesus
one.
probably was a drummer. All right.
Definitely had the hair of a drummer.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nice.
Bobby, name me 3 things you'd find in a taco.
Meat, lettuce, tomatoes.
Great job, Bobby.
Wonderful.
And finally, for the win.
Bobby, name me 3 Disney princesses.
Cinderella, Beauty, and
Yeah,
Her
goodbye.
name was Belle. She was beautiful, though. Damn it, Bobby.
Swing and a miss. Colin, hello.
Howdy.
Howdy, Colin. Are you ready to play?
I am.
3 and 5. Now, Colin, if you were to win, what are we picking?
9-inch nails, obviously.
9-inch, obviously.
Obviously,
what a dumb
What an
question.
idiot.
What an idiot. I am. All right, Colin, here we go for 9-inch nails tickets.
Name 3 cartoon dads.
Homer Simpson, Peter Griffin, Goofy.
Who?
He said Goofy. He said Goofy. He said Goofy.
Is
That-
Goofy
that
a
counts.
father?
Yeah, of course. He's Max's dad.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you know that, then perfect.
Who's Max?
Goofy's son.
Goofy movie.
Goofy, a
Oh, okay.
dad.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yes, Goofy's a dad.
Disney guy. Okay. I know. I defer to Disney guy Moon.
All right.
I didn't know Goofy had a son.
Nor did I.
I'm just so proud that he got it at the buzzer. It was a buzzer beater.
Very
You
excited.
did get it at the buzzer. All right, Colin. Here we go.
Speaking of buzzer beaters, name 3 sports that use a ball but not a net.
Football, baseball, racquetball.
Ooh, did he get it under the buzzer?
He did, but I have a question about football because technically there is a net to catch the kicks.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but
necessary.
it's not.
It's
part
not
of the-
necessary. It's not part of the
part
sport.
game. I'm going to give it to him.
Okay, I guess you're the judge. I have no role over here.
Yeah, I overruled.
Hey,
Fine.
very much appreciated though. I like your attention
Thank
to
you.
detail.
No,
It's
yes.
about time somebody has
but
that.
It's okay.
The net, yes, it is behind the goalpost, but it is not necessary for the game to take place.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
I like
As you
how
wish.
that was good to work out, and I really do appreciate
Thank
the
you,
attention
man.
to detail.
Colin, congratulations. You are going to go see 9-inch Nails.
Hell yeah. Thanks, y'all.
October 8th over at Enterprise Center. Tickets are
gonna
on
be
sale.
good.
I'm sorry, February 25th. October 8th is tomorrow, and tickets go on sale. Hang on.
Okay.
We have 1 pair left of 9-inch Nails tickets.
And that is
That's
it.
it. Zach and Bethalto, hello.
Hi, how's it going?
So far, so good. I mean, Colin just won. That's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Zach, if you were to win, what would you like?
Bring me the horizon.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Great show as
May
well.
11th, Enterprise Center. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Excluding St. Louis teams, name 3 NFL teams with animal mascots.
Cardinals, Rams.
Ooh,
Dang it.
threw you with the St. Louis thing.
Boy, yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, 0 for 1 next.
Name 3 musicians that were in bands but went solo.
You got me stumped there.
Dang it.
Oh man, we were just talking about Ozzy and Stang and
Dio
Phil
and-
Collins and Dio and Peter Gabriel.
Amanda.
Hi.
Hi.
Amanda. Here we go. Let's play 3 and 5. Are you ready?
Yes.
If you were to win, what do you want?
Bring me the horizon.
Bring me the horizon. Okay, here we go.
Amanda, tell me 3 smells that make you gag.
Strong cologne, body odor, and Febreze.
Great. All good
Got
answers.
it. Wow, and that was, I tell you what, that was very impressive not to or ah before that
Yeah,
one.
she just went.
It was hard.
Really
I'm
well done.
very impressed, Amanda. For the win. Here we go.
Okay. Name 3 current NBA players.
I don't watch basketball.
What do you watch, Amanda?
I watch NFL.
Real
Go
Housewives.
Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
Okay, Amanda. Final one. Let's go.
Amanda, name 3 celebrities named Chris.
Chris Kirkpatrick, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Kirkpatrick.
Came out of the gate with that one. I was
Insane,
like,
right?
Yeah.
whoa, where are
He
we
was the
going?
forgotten guy in that band.
Eminem didn't forget him.
Nah, he
That's
could
right.
get his ass kicked.
Hello, Melissa.
Happy birthday,
All right,
Rizz.
Melissa, thank you. If you were to win, what do you want?
9-inch nails.
9-inch nails, our final pair this week.
Okay.
Here we go, Melissa.
Name 3 TV shows with laugh tracks.
Full House, Roseanne, The Brady Bunch.
What are you looking at me? I'm
I
just
mean,
the host.
you asked a
Roseanne
question.
have a
I'm the
laugh
host,
track?
brother.
Hang on, let me look it up. Roseanne.
Yeah, but you asked a question. I figured you'd have the
laugh
answers.
track.
How am I supposed to have the answers if the listener is giving the answers?
So, the TV show Roseanne used a live studio audience, but the laugh track was notable part of its production and post-production.
So,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Because the other two definitely had.
Definitely. So,
Wait, Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch
let's
definitely
see.
did.
You think? Or was that live?
Yeah. No, I think that.
I feel like
I
it's
think
made
that's
of the
the most
time
famous,
faster.
one of the more
laugh
famous
track.
examples of a
Had
laugh
more-
track.
yeah, they did as well.
And what was the
And
other one you said, Melissa?
Full House.
Did Full House have a laugh track?
Let's see. I believe it did.
Verifying.
Gotta be.
I mean, for these 9 Inch Sales tickets.
Yes,
this final
Full
pair.
House had a laugh track. As did Fuller House.
Okay.
Very good.
Everything fully vetted and verified. Next.
Okay, besides the guitar, name 3 instruments in a rock band.
Bass, drums, and a bugle or a horn or a trumpet.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy, indeed.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Melissa,
punk rock
I'm gonna need you to be
bands
quiet a
use
second.
horns.
But
Yeah, but you didn't say horns before the thing. You said bugle before the timer. So, again,
Okay, was
just
a
the host.
bugle
But come on, man. What are we playing?
in
Taps?
a rock song? Wow, I just broke AI. I don't know. AI Google's like, no, I don't know. Yes, there have been bugles featured and sampled for rock songs. Most notably, Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy was sampled by Art of Noise. Moments in Love.
All right, well, I guess we'll give it.
I guess we'll give it to her.
All right,
Yeah,
there you
we're
go,
giving
Melissa.
it to her.
Bugle.
Bungle in the Jungle from Jethro Tull has
Yeah.
a bugle.
Okay, all right, Melissa, you got the final pair of 9 Inch Nails tickets. Hang on.
Pretty cheap there, Conehead.
Well, she looked it up.
Yeah.
I mean, she skated by. Like, that's not...
Instruments in a rock band. Those you didn't even mention that. You just said samples, and I wouldn't have given it to her. That's pretty cheap.
Well, we can't take them back now.
Well, yeah, that's on you.
She's going to have to live with that when she's at the 9 Inch Nail show, that it was like
That she
fallen
ill-gotten
valor.
tickets.
Yeah.
Do better.
Me?
Yeah,
She's the judge.
You're the boss.
I looked up AI.
She gave it
You
to
could
him.
have
The buck
overruled that.
stops
Where
here.
was your overrule then, pal? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Adam, hello.
Do better.
Morning.
All right, Adam, if you were to win, what do you want?
Bring me the horizon.
Bring me the horizon. Okay, Adam, here we go.
Name 3 major cities without NHL teams.
Kansas City.
I mean, he just could have said any cities.
That's a good answer.
That was a great answer.
Des Moines.
All right, next.
Boise. Okay, let's see. Name 3 things you dip fries into.
Ketchup, mustard, ranch.
Great.
Okay. And finally, for Bring Me the Horizon tickets.
Besides Michael, name 3 characters from The Office.
I haven't watched The Office.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you.
Man, yeah.
Ham Jim Dwight.
Yeah,
Angela.
that'll get you.
Angela.
That'll get you.
That'll get you. All right.
Not watching the show
Jay,
being referenced.
hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
Jay,
Happy birthday,
Jay,
Riz.
Jay at Pacific. Thanks, buddy. All right, if you were to win, what do you want?
I would love to see you guys at the Ride or Die.
Ride or Die Halloween party. All right, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Name 3 songs with a color in the title.
Dang.
Okay, tough one.
Yeah.
Tough one, okay.
Yeah, that was a
Next.
tough one.
I get it. Name 3 horror movie villains.
Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason.
Yes.
Love
There
it.
you go.
All right.
Child of the 80s. We see.
And finally,
Name 3 places you should never fall asleep.
Driving, a hospital, or a cemetery.
A hospital.
That's a tough one. I told you it was going to be
Don't fall asleep at the hospital. They're going to take
or
your
else
liver.
Freddy's going to get you.
1, 2.
take your liver.
Yeah, that's true. There's a.
Sometimes
that's a
they don't
thing.
know.
Yeah, sometimes they don't know.
They swap
They just grab people and they just harvest their organs. There's a documentary about it on Netflix.
Yeah. It's
Look it
scary.
up. Look it up. Beverly, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Beverly. All right, if you were to win, what do you want?
You guys don't have Cedar tickets, do you?
See their tickets? No.
Okay. Bring me the horizon.
Bring me the horizon? Yes. All right, Beverly, here we go.
Okay, Beverly. Name 3 things that you would yell if you saw a ghost.
Whoa. Boo.
Whoa.
You would boo the ghost?
Whoa, boo.
Fine. I'll take it.
Stop haunting me.
Whoa, boo. You're a ghost.
Whoa. Boo. Okay, well.
I like
All
your
right,
style,
fine.
Beverly. That's good.
Next.
Okay, name 3 famous athletes named Mike or Michael. It's
can't do
I'll save that
Can't
one.
do that. All right. Finally.
Michael's.
No, Michaels.
No, we're done with that.
We're done with that one.
You odd or ummed. Are you ready for the last one?
Yes.
Okay. Name 3 nicknames for your butt.
Oh, no, you ummed.
We can't do that.
We forgot the rules.
No ums or ahs.
Beverly.
Let's do 2 more. Eric in Belleville. Hello, Eric.
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy birthday, Riz.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Eric, if you were to win, what would you like?
Bring me the horizon.
Bring Me the Horizon. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. Here we go.
Eric, tell me 3 excuses people would give for skipping the gym.
I'm tired. I'm lazy. I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm
Fine.
tired. I'm hungry. I'm lazy.
Next.
Eric, tell me 3 things that you would say if you got caught sneaking out.
It wasn't me. I'm sorry. I don't know.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, and finally, for Bring Me the Horizon tickets.
Eric, tell me 3 types of penalties in hockey.
Tripping, high sticking, cross checking.
Yeah,
There it
here
is.
we go, buddy.
Right in his wheelhouse.
Here we go. Hang on, Eric. Tomorrow we're going to have Chris Kerber on, by the way. First time this season.
Oh, super tight.
Oh, what's he up to?
About to kick off the season.
Hockey starts on
Thursday.
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 The season begins actually officially tonight, but the Blues season kicks off Thursday. All right, Moon, 4, 5, or 6?
4.
Nick, hello.
Hi, how are you doing, guys?
So far, so
We're
good.
fine.
All right, Nick, if you were to win, what do you want?
Ludo tickets, please.
Ludo tickets. Night 3, Halloween. Here we go.
Besides the high jump, name 3 Olympic sports. Good God.
100-meter dash, long jump, triple jump.
Nice. This is the track man.
Great. Next.
Okay, let's see. Name 3 things that always disappear in your house.
Peas, remote, mind.
Good. Yes.
Wow, this guy's on it.
Hell yeah.
All right, Nick, hang on.
Quick thinking Nick.
Excellent. Excellent. And that's how you do that. That's 3 and 5.
man.
Nice. What?
Moon, I thought you were going to do like name 3 movies in theaters because we haven't pulled that one out in a while.
I know, I thought we had it extra.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
A smashing
I would
machine?
love to.
No.
Mark Maron, are
No.
we good?
No.
F1.
Taylor Swift.
You are not going to Bring Me the Horizon.
Dang it.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to some of your emails. You going to the skin doctor for the first time? Have you ever been?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I have been, but it was 15 years ago or 20 years ago.
You getting something removed?
I don't know.
Or are you just going for a checkup?
Yeah, but, I had a couple people in my life that have had some skin issues, skin cancers and different things. They're like, make sure you get checked. Tell people on the air to get checked. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I realized, I haven't done that in 15 or 20 years. So I guess I just booked an appointment online.
Any weird-looking moles?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really haven't looked. I mean, I guess. I can't think of it.
I got to make an appointment with the skin doctor. I got these stupid things by my eye.
Are they skin tags?
Yeah.
I have those too.
I get these things on my face, but they're not like, I don't know what they are. They're like these bump things. The only thing I remember from the first go was they're like, yeah, we can take those off, but they'll just come back. And I was like, oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, I got these ones on my eye.
I went not that long ago because had some stuff, especially on my stomach. There was all these weird things happening, and I found out it's called a 6-pack.
Jesus Christ.
I was really
Not
worried about it,
bad.
but
He found tip that one.
good to get that checked
You're going to
out.
have to be
It's back in the
naked.
net.
You're going to have to go and then
Sweet.
they put you in like a gown and then
Really?
they check you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember
That's
that.
what my
Worth doing, though.
dermatologist does.
What else do I need to expect?
If you have any marks,
Thorough.
bring them out.
Yeah, show them
thorough
everything.
checkup.
It's easy.
So
Don't wear
I
any
should probably
makeup.
give a look at myself before I go in there.
Yeah, you should. If there's anything
Should I take a
standing out.
Sharpie and just like draw things?
Yeah.
I'll
No, they'll give you a once-over.
I always feel like my dermatologist goes too fast through me. She's like, looks at everything. And, I got all these liver marks on my face and stuff. And I'm like, are we sure? Because the thing has like tripled in size over the last 8 years.
Oh, yeah?
And so I'm like, is that cool? She's like, nah, it's just an age mark. You just need
Really?
to
Did
she
get
say
out of
do
the
red
damn
line on
sun.
it?
Wait a second. When
No.
you say they,
Let's try
it's,
red
it's,
line
it's
on
a group?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on your dermatologist.
I don't know. I don't really have a dermatologist. I just made the earliest, easiest.
I don't know. Bless you. When I go to the dermatologist, it's, I don't know, one of the guy or the,
It's one person.
yeah, the great Dr. Kling in
Listen,
Wildwood.
at this point, I don't care. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, they give you
honest.
once over. They go, all right, we'll keep an eye on this, and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see
Yeah,
if-
because I had.
we'll see if this grows or changes, and they'll set a baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really did go, and I had a few spots. I'm like, is that something? And she looked. She's like, no, it's this. And then on my face, she's like, that's just the sun, or whatever. I forgot what she called it, but
Sunspot?
sun damage. So she's like, just use red light therapy. It'll help get rid
They
of it.
did cut something off last time. It was on my tattoo on my calf.
Oh, I had a cyst cut out in between on my thigh.
Dude, me too.
What?
You
Are
have
you
a
guys
you got
cyst,
it. We
cyst buddies?
Dude, we're gross.
Oh, it was in my
skin
inner
buddies.
thigh. It was,
Sisters.
it was nasty. Like and
Oh, did they pull it out? Like they made an incision and they pulled out
Oh,
this
yeah.
Oh,
weird.
my
It was like a
gosh.
pocket of. It almost was like a pocket
what?
of pus.
Dude,
it was
it was-
disgusting.
How
they
big?
had to cut me open.
Yeah.
How
Like,
big
while
is
I'm in-
this?
It was big.
Mine was like the size of my thumb. I have a scar.
I couldn't go swimming for 3 weeks.
Oh,
Jeez.
It was
man.
during the it was during the summer, like a couple summers ago.
Yeah,
Wait
they
a second.
suture it
gross.
up.
You knew going in that you had this thing?
It hurt.
Oh, okay. So that's why you went in.
Yeah.
So you were expecting.
Okay.
Because I was not. I do remember the one time that
I
I
was like,
went.
can you lance this? They go, no, we got to cut this out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, is it on your right thigh? Because mine is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're best
Sis
friends.
buddies.
I get the feeling that they're hoping that there's something that they can cut on. Like every day they wake up and they go, well,
No, this was
5 people
disgusting.
coming in. I'm hoping to cut on 3 of them.
See, with the Skintag thing by your eye, because I have them under your right eye as well. I have one under my right eye, and I went in last year, and she goes, "Yeah, it's too small to freeze it off." I'm like, what? And then I have them like on my neck. I'm like, I'm turning into like the Skintag lady, dude.
Those are fun.
Okay.
aren't they?
Hate myself.
So we have some doctors coming in on Friday to talk about women's health,
Yeah, SSM Health is going to be here.
which I'm looking forward to talking to the doctors. But let's be honest. So, have you ever been to a doctor's office and stretched the truth a little bit?
What do you mean?
Like
Like,
going
I'm
too
afraid of
far?
flying, so I need these Xanax?
when they ask how many drinks you have a week, or are you taking your medication every day?
No, it's the one place I do not
It
lie.
can be tempting to give the right answer, the quote unquote right answer instead of the real one.
No, they know all the drugs I've done. They know what
60
I'm
to
doing.
80% of adults lie to their doctors about their habits.
So they spend money to do that.
And why do they do it? They're afraid of being lectured.
Stop that.
They're afraid of a new prescription. They're also worried about being judged.
Okay, trust me, as somebody who's a hypochondriac, that's the one place that you're not going to be judged.
I know.
And
I know.
and honestly, if you lie to them, you're not going to get the best health care.
I just think I've had a few friends pass away, and we all know like famous people that have accidentally mixed this medicine with that medicine or something, and their heart just stops.
Yes.
Well-
Dude, that scares me so much. If you lie about I don't lie about any. If they go,
I will tell you.
are you on any medicines? I go, I had a half of an Advil 7 days ago.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you that.
Don't
the
give me
things-
nothing that'll mix badly with that.
The things that doctors really want you to stop lying about. Like I have a list of things that the
Darn
doctors
it.
really want you to stop lying about.
Medicine.
Yeah.
It's got to be. And drinking.
Just so you know, the doctors want you to know, like they don't have time to judge you. They want you. They just want the real information so they can actually help you. Lying doesn't make their job. It doesn't just make their job harder. It could be seriously dangerous to your health.
Yeah.
So number one, do not lie about the prescriptions you're not taking.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big one. Maybe you stopped taking your cholesterol meds because it made you feel weird, or maybe you just kept forgetting. When the doctor asks, you say, yep, taking it every day, and you're lying about it. If your doctor thinks you're taking a medication but your symptoms aren't improving, their next step is based on bad information.
Wow.
They might think the medicine isn't strong enough and increase your dosage.
That's right.
Or they might add a second medication on top of it. This could lead to unnecessary side effects, extra costs, and a treatment plan that's not right for you. Just tell them the truth.
Show me exercising, like activity, physical activity.
Yep.
That's on there. Like,
Don't lie about the healthy diet and exercise routine we all claim to have.
absolutely. And they will, the judgment I get, and I love my doctor's team. I have a great healthcare team. And when I tell her, like, I go and I'm like, I have not been moving my body as much as I should be, Or my heart doctor, when I go see him, he's like, are we still walking? Are we hydrating enough? And I'm like, oh, God, no, I'm not doing enough. You have to just be honest with them. And the only judgment you're going to get is their concern and just saying, like, hey, this is something you need to be doing.
So when the doctor asks about your diet and you conveniently forget, the 14 Jack in the Box tacos you had last night.
Yeah,
or,
Taco Tuesday.
When they ask about how much you exercise, you can go 3 times a week when it's really like once a month, if you're lucky. If your doctor thinks you're the model of health, they might not look for other conditions that are linked to diet and exercise, like diabetes or high cholesterol. They can't give you the advice you actually need if they have a false picture of your lifestyle.
Yeah. Not that I was doing crazy things, but I think I went through the majority of my 20s and 30s thinking that, like, the doctor is going to take care of me. And then you realize nobody is a bigger health advocate for you than you.
Absolutely.
Like, you're the only one that actually cares. You're the only one that knows. You're the only one that's going to have to deal with it, good and bad.
Another one is
take care of yourself.
how much you really drink, smoke, or use other substances.
Right.
This is a classic one, like whether it's, booze, cigarettes, or, weed. Most people tend to downplay the usage. First, your doctor can't give you accurate counseling on the real risks to your health, like your liver, mood, or sleep, if they don't know the real numbers. But more importantly, substance use is often a clue about maybe mental health. People often use substances to self-medicate for anxiety, depression, or pain. If you're honest, a good doctor can say, all right, let's talk about why you're doing this and help you treat the root problem.
You know who knows more about you than your doctor?
Your partner?
Life insurance company.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Holy friggin' crap.
Oh, I know. They go back.
I felt so good after that whole experience because they went so deep to find out every single little thing and they give you the information that they find, and I was like, damn, I feel pretty good. Like, that's more information than I've gotten my doctor in the last 10 years.
Yeah, it could also be, I have mixed feelings about that.
What, about how deep they go?
Yeah, because you want to be honest with your doctor, but yet it could hurt your premiums.
That's true.
Oh, dang.
But again,
I'm just saying,
I know.
the deep dive that they do, nobody knows more about you than your life
Trust
insurance
me.
company.
screw the life insurance.
Trust me. I
Be
know.
honest to your doctor.
You had a bad experience?
Trust me, I know this.
Oh, no.
And that's a story for another day.
Oh, boy.
Well, let's do a medical update on the show. How is everybody doing?
We're not doing all right mentally right now.
Oh, no.
Doing good.
Also, let's talk about poop, pee, and weird rashes in strange places.
Yes,
like a lot of people avoid bringing these things up because they're embarrassed. Your doctor's heard it all. Seriously, nothing you say is going to gross them out.
Oh, my God. I've done it all. I think I have a hemorrhoid. All right, let's take a look at this. You just have to go. And I love my doctor so much. And she just takes her bedside manner with me is the best because she knows I'm a nut. And so she comes to me and does so well with me. We check everything out and there's no judgment. It's lovely.
And the nice thing is as weird as you think you are, they've worked with someone 8 million times more crazy and weird than you. You don't have to worry about it. They've seen the grossest stuff ever.
If you don't tell them, they can't help you. That nagging issue could be easily fixed and improve your quality of life, or it could be a sign of a more significant problem. Like if you're having, poopy problems, it could be like a colorectal.
It could be, absolutely.
Cancer.
You should be so comfortable with your doctor that you're relieved that somebody will actually listen to this crap.
It's much safer to have a slightly
it's
awkward.
like a holiday for me.
It's much safer to have a slightly awkward 5-minute conversation with your doctor than to ignore a potentially serious issue.
And that's why doctor shopping, I know that there's a lot of places that don't have new patients. They're not taking new patients, but it really is so important to find somebody you're comfortable with. Much like a therapist or anybody else that you have in your care team, your primary care doctor, you got to be able to be yourself and be honest with. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, maybe it's time for a new doctor.
Yeah.
I'm so comfortable with my doctor that sometimes I forget that he's a doctor, and I'm not really. I hope he's a good doctor. He sure seems like a good doctor, but he's a dope dude. I love the guy.
Yes, I love that.
I don't really. I'm not watching him day to day, so I don't know how good of a doctor he is. He's done a great job with me, but he does make me feel so comfortable that I love this guy.
That's great.
Another one they say is sexual health. that's a tough one to bring up. Whether it's it hurts when I have sex, or if it's erectile dysfunction. A lot of people just assume it's something you got to live with. And your sexual health is a key part of your overall health. I mean, these issues can take a huge mental toll, and they could also be warning signs for other medical issues. So.
Yeah, they say
like ED, is often linked to heart disease and diabetes.
Yeah, they say that the wang is the dipstick to the body.
That's right.
What?
Wow,
That's
I didn't
what
know
they
that.
say?
Yeah, I'm serious.
What about for women? What do we have? We don't have a dipstick.
Wait,
Got
what?
me. Not sure.
There's a different
I
part.
don't know an analogy
suffer
there.
in silence.
But they do say, like, if something's going on there, it might be a sign of something else. And that's like an indicator. That's the low oil marker.
I've been wanting to get on hormone replacement therapy. That's been like my latest thing because of perimenopause that I believe I'm going through. And I found out recently that to get on such hormones, which makes sense, you need to have like a permanent form of contraception in your life. Like you need to either like have an IUD or tubal ligation or hysterectomy, or your partner can be fixed. And so I'm kind of traveling down that road right now. And I know a lot of women listening are kind of going through the same thing. And it's been interesting. So I have my medical update is I think I'm going to get my tubes tied.
What? Don't do that.
No, I was scheduled to do this in 2022. Like I'd gone through it, and then we bought a house, and I backed off.
Have him fall on a sword. It's so much easier.
Well, that's what people say, but I am very much your body, your choice. And so if Tim wants to do that, that's 100% fine. But I'm not going to be like, you do this.
As we know, a dude that does pretty good work.
Yeah.
He loves it.
No, I know. I don't think Tim
Come on,
wants
do
to
him a
have a
favor.
vasectomy, and that's totally his choice.
Tell him
I-
to sack up.
No,
literally,
I'm not
tell him
telling
to
him
put
to
your sack on the
sack. No
On the
sack.
butcher block.
All right, let's get
Come
to
on, be a man.
No.
let's get to some emails.
Oh, my gosh.
Rizz Show, 1057thepoint.com, or send your instant feedback to the 1057 The Point mobile app.
Okay. Emails are sponsored by Glenn Brothers Garage Store. Garage Store giving you trouble? Call Glenn Brothers Garage. Whew. It's 618-942-39 or glennbrothers.com. I love that when you said that, you did a visual of putting it on.
I
the
did,
table.
yeah.
Yeah,
I put it on
like
the
a
table.
cartoon.
Okay, real quick. We got an email after the last email that we talked about Scott's bet, the bet that you guys had in.
Oh, that Bill Cosby wouldn't serve.
Yes.
Time.
Responding to the listener who asked if Rizz paid up to King Scott the $10 bill for if Bill Cosby was going to spend more than a week in prison. I'm listening to the podcast from around that time right now, and yes, Rizz indeed paid up. King Scott later lost that exact $10 in a pot at Rizz's house over a boxing match that was not being watched.
Okay.
That's hilarious. That's where that went.
I love that people know
I wondered
the
where.
history.
Yeah,
People
dude.
know us better than we know ourselves.
Exactly.
Thank you.
There are doctors.
Thank you. Next.
Good morning, Rizz Show.
That's awesome.
The other week, Rizz shared a story of his Baywatch rumor that followed him for 2 weeks.
That somebody said I was joeing. I got caught joeing
What?
to a Baywatch episode. Were you not here for that?
I don't think I was here for that. You were joeing to a baby.
No, I
in the
wasn't.
office.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well, we don't know if he was or not.
Yeah.
I wasn't. So Lloyd Wang
Okay.
in high school started spreading a rumor that he caught me joeing to a Baywatch episode.
Carmen Electra.
We were having a conversation about
and haunted me for 2 weeks in
yeah,
school.
like, what kind of rumors haunted you?
Oh.
Any sort of
2
rumors.
weeks. I was
God,
a
take your
freshman.
pick.
Think about this: freshman Rizz, high school, clean slate.
Right.
This a-hole says he came to my house. First of all, Lloyd was never at my house.
Lloyd.
Okay, he said he saw in a window. You couldn't see in a window, and spread that rumor that I was joeing. He said, "Oh, dude, Scott was joeing a Baywatch. I caught him."
What's Lloyd Wang up to these days?
Oh, Rizz killed him.
Anyway,
He's working the beat.
The summer
I looked up Lloyd Wang, and our that podcast episode is the first thing. In this. Killing Lloyd Wang. Oh my God.
That was the podcast title, dude. We went all in on it.
That's great.
Okay,
That's
so this emailer may have you beat, though, bud. He says, the summer before my freshman year, I had a dog walking job. I found out that they had the Spice Channel. Owner came home early one day, and I got caught joeing. Embarrassing enough. Apparently not.
but I mean, you actually did get caught joeing.
He did.
The Spice Channel. Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
Is that even still around?
Let's
No,
find
why
out.
would it be?
The
I mean,
Spice
so-
Network,
Spice.
Going on. 2 weeks into my freshman year, I was a member of the marching band, and I was in the stands with the band during the football game. During a quiet lull, a person I didn't even know yet let's call him Lloyd Wang,
Your Lloyd Wang?
stood up in front of everyone and shouted, "Did everyone hear that this guy got caught joeing to a dog?"
Oh, to a dog.
Using my full name and pointing. Everyone but me was laughing. And you were right when you said that denial only makes it worse, despite it being false. This followed me for all 4 years of high school. It turned me from an extrovert into an introvert and made me undateable. Anytime I met somebody new, they quickly asked me if it was true. Everyone through multiple grades knew of me before meeting me. Moon often says he was invisible in high school, while I glowed in the dark and wished every day that I could be invisible. Maybe now you'll agree, your Baywatch rumor, not so bad.
No, it's not so bad.
Screw all Lloyd Wangs is how he
at the time, and Lern, and you weren't here when I was talking about this, but at the time, it was devastating. Like and the first thing is like, no, I wasn't. And it makes it worse when you deny it so hard. Like when you deny it so hard. Like, no.
Yeah.
Now I should have just leaned in like, yeah, I did, whatever.
No, you should have said it wasn't Baywatch. It was wrestling.
It was Mr. Rogers.
We're not trained for that. But that's what I'm telling you. That's not a natural thing, Rizz. And we weren't ready for that. We weren't trained for that.
I know.
To lean in. That's why, and I still talk about it to this day, and you guys have heard me talk about this. John freaking Pedroli farting in front of everybody and owning it was like the most inspiring, ridiculous thing I'd ever seen. I'd never seen anybody do that in school. He was so ahead of us in the preparedness of leaning into something that he owned it. And it's been 30 years and I'm still just amazed, mesmerized by that kind of control at that young age.
Just, the Spice Channel.
The Spice Network.
Are you even listening?
No, I don't know. I was just very curious.
Okay.
Its heyday was 94 to 98.
Hell yeah, it was.
And then it went away. The Spice Channel, it was the Spice Channel.
Yeah, 94.
But wasn't there a network as well, like pay-per-view network?
No, but that's what it was called, the Spice Channel.
Okay.
We're saying the same thing. It was called the Spice Channel.
And these dog owners had it.
Was launched in 1994. It quickly became one of the most prominent adult entertainment channels in the U.S., available on many cable and satellite providers. It operated primarily as a pay-per-view service where viewers would pay for specific blocks of time or individual movies. It was a direct competitor to other popular adult channels of the era, Playboy TV. I guess Playboy, the parent company of Playboy TV, wound up buying it in 1998. Did
you ever have friends that always claimed that they had the satellite thing where they could hack or, they get pulled up every channel for free for them?
Oh.
There's always that kid in the class that's like, yeah, I got this.
We had it.
You had that. So it actually was real and it worked?
The de-scrambler?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. My dad had the Playboy channel on his satellite dish.
We had the highly illegal free cable hookup.
Nice.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Rizzutos don't play.
No.
Rebels.
No, it was a thing. And then the cable company would come and put a block in the box, like outside, and my dad would go and remove it.
Nice.
Way to go, Mr. Rizzuto. There's Mr. Rizzuto again, climbing up the pole.
No, it was. You ever see the cable box you have outside your house?
Maybe.
I forgot.
It used to be like a green metal thing.
Okay.
Probably at the corner of your property.
What a freaking weird thing. Like, how does that even work?
I know.
You know?
Man.
You ever just think of stuff we take for granted, like these boxes and through the wires and
magnets,
the picture?
huh?
Yeah.
Magnets. How do they work?
Yeah. My dad is still overpaying for cable, so we weren't stealing it.
Oh no! So the cable company. It was what was our cable company?
Turner.
Time Warner. I don't know. They would come every once in a while and Dad, HBO's not working. And he'd okay. That night he'd be outside with his tools.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love it.
That's amazing.
Memories.
Oh, that is the best.
Great.
Yeah, or every once in a while they would send what they would call a bullet through the line.
Uh-huh.
And it would basically fry your box. So you had an illegal cable. And listen, I'm not the only one. Okay? This was it was the 90s.
Yeah, it was like stealing Hulu of the 80s and 90s.
Sharing passwords.
Yeah.
And the cable company would send what they would call a bullet through the line, and it would fry the box.
Wow.
Not like literal smoke coming out of it, but it would ruin your cable box.
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, it's a wild time.
Speaking of cable, did you guys ever have there's a channel that you could pay, it was like $4 a month or something, but it had video games on it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
We
remember
didn't
that?
have that. We didn't have that.
I had
My
it
buddies
for a
got
few
that.
months. My parents let me have it for a few months, and that was just incredible. That was a fun little channel.
So was it, but were they like
They're
games that like
Sega games. Stuff like that,
was it the Sega channel?
Yeah, it was Sega Channel.
It was the
That's what
Sega
because you had to
channel,
have the
yeah.
Sega Genesis to play it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You don't remember the Sega channel?
I don't.
that was awesome.
Do you think I came from a household that had a Sega channel?
They had
We didn't have the Sega channel.
$4?
We just had free cable. Next.
Captain George writes, "Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. I have a question for Lern.
Okay.
She has mentioned that her parents never went to her soccer games growing up, and I was wondering if she felt affected by that. I listened to a podcast once, and somebody had the same situation, and they said that they felt that they grew as a person from that, and that he knew that when he performed, it was to do well and not for other people's validation. That made me think of you, Lern, and I wonder if that was the case for you, or was it a bit more detrimental?"
Really deep question. Yeah, when I was younger, it really affected me because, so my sister and I have the same mom, but we have different dads. And we were parented in two entirely different styles. And so whenever I was younger, it really affected me because they would go to all of Emily's stuff, right? And I was like, oh, God. You know,
my goodness.
like, oh, Lord. But Emily's dad worked all the time, and he couldn't make a lot of her stuff. But my mom, like, was compensating for that, I think. And so as I got older, I realized the humanity of my mother and, like, how great of a mom she actually was to both of us. But, yeah, like, growing up, I had a lot of resentment. But I would say now I'm okay. With that specific thing, I'm a mess otherwise with all sorts of mental problems. But no, that's a really insightful question, and I appreciate him talking about that because it affected me. So go to your kids' games if you are in town and you can make it. Because it does affect them. And I'm talking like no games. Like I'm not saying like my mom, oh, she missed one.
Every
No,
once in a while,
we're
none.
talking about none. And thank God for like my best friend Abby and my boyfriend at the time. Like they definitely compensated. They helped fill me up with like love because they'd be on the sidelines.
Yeah.
But yeah, when your family lives
Listen,
away.
my
and
son could
weren't
always
there-
count on when he scores a goal, he sees dear old dad up there
That's
fighting with
beautiful.
another parent.
That's right. Yes.
Getting arrested, kicked
Yes.
out,
dude.
That is the way.
He could always count on that. You get to be his
man.
mother.
drinking
Yeah.
again up there.
Apparently there was a thing on. I wasn't at the game Sunday night.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
I don't know. My wife got into a thing with another parent.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
no.
You guys are the best.
You are the best.
You guys-
You show up and you fight for your kids. Let's go.
You guys what's happening, dude?
I got a earful yesterday. I was like, what happened at the game last night? The mother effing St. Peter's parents. Okay,
Oh, boy.
here we go.
Oh, what's
Oh,
wrong?
boy.
Hey, that's my hood, dog. That's the team that we play for.
This makes sense.
Apparently, this was the club team. Apparently, they were being bitches.
These bitches.
Next.
Hey, ladies and gents. Wanted to throw out a question for you. I know that we say that it's harder for today's generation compared to when we were young. However, when is it a true failure to launch? I have a 25-year-old stepdaughter that has a good-paying job that keeps finding excuses to not move out. She keeps stating that she can't afford it, but I keep seeing her spending money on items that aren't screaming fiscal responsibility, like a Yeti cooler or paying someone to assemble a furniture item that she just purchased, even though she's totally capable. Expensive clothes. Pretty sure our Amazon driver knows her by name. My question is, when does it cross the line between setting them up for success versus she's taking advantage of us?
Could I just make a recommendation?
And how do we address it?
Start making it very uncomfortable for her to live at your house.
How does one do that?
It's very
There it
passive
is.
aggressive.
Yeah, dude.
Deal with things. All
Just
right.
make it very uncomfortable for her to start to keep living there.
Like change the locks and be like, oh,
Walk
I'm
around
sorry, I forgot."
naked.
Yeah, make out with your husband on the couch.
Because it's your time. It's starting now she's impeding into your time, especially with the frivolous purchases. You got to start charging her for stuff.
That's a good call.
Like what, rent, food?
Now you got to start paying part of the electricity.
Yeah.
Now
That's
you
some
gotta start-
responsibility.
And I would say 25 is a good marker to do that because your insurance gets cheaper or whatever the heck happens. 25 is kind of like a marker. It's like the next marker
Listen,
past
I get it.
21.
Housing's very expensive, but
Yeah, but if you say like, hey, you're welcome to stay here, but we're going to need a little bit of help. So
Yeah.
your portion of the rent will be this, and your portion of the electric
Yeah.
will be this.
100%.
Even if it's just a little bit,
Yeah.
at least it gets in their mind. And if she's totally willing to pay it, at least she's going to be paying some rent and getting in the habit of paying some rent.
Or how about this? When are you leaving?
Or that. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think they're emailing a morning show not having
When are you getting
have
out of here?
asked that.
What do you? I can help you pack. Should I start looking for boxes?
Save those boxes that are coming in.
Should I
You're
tell
gonna
everybody
need
to
'em.
start saving boxes because you're moving soon?
Yeah.
Or you just sell your home. You're like, well, we want to downsize. We don't want this big of a house. So you go get a tiny little place.
I don't know how I feel if I'll ever get there. But at this point, our house is far too big for just me and Mallory. So if there's a kid or two and they're just kind of hanging and they're not needing a dad of a kid, you know what I'm saying? Let's say they're 22. I'm not going to be treating them
We're
like
a
a
million
16-year-old.
downsizing.
Yeah, I would like to downsize too,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is like I would kind of be like, yeah, whatever, man. As long as you're not in my way.
So you're going from like a 60 room to what? 20, 30
Probably
room?
like 30.
Yeah.
30 bathrooms. There'll only be 3 wings in the house instead of the 6 that we have.
So Rizz's
You're going
advice,
from a 10-car garage to a 6-car garage?
Rizz's advice is to make it uncomfortable for
Yes.
them. It's not bad.
All right, that is it for us. Thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled
Turning into the Skintag lady.
Okay.
Whoops.
All right, got to shout out the sponsors for Hats of the Week. We'll start with Moon. Your head is sponsored by
Trim Light Southeast Missouri. Skip the hassle of hanging holiday lights. Trim Light Southeast Missouri installs hidden smartphone-controlled LED lighting for the holidays, game days, parties, and everything else. Backed by a lifetime warranty serving Southeast Missouri and surrounding areas all the way up to here. You can call 573-880-2547 or visit trimlightsemo.net. Trimlight Semo, one system, all seasons. Thank you, Trimlight.
All right, Lern.
Golden Oak Lending, thank you for sponsoring my head and donating to the kids. Rates are low and your home's equity is higher than ever, so refinancing with Golden Oak Lending can save you thousands. Call 314-567-GOLD or go to goldenoaklending.com.
All right, and my head sponsored by Getaway Carts, one-stop shop for all golf cart needs. Lithium swap experts, new and used carts available with possible 0% financing. Check out their new location in Soulard at 2207 South 12th Street, getawaycarts.com. And all 3 companies, thank you for your generous donations to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. All right, anything else, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Come out this Saturday, Schlafly Bottle Works in Maplewood. See my band, 5:30 to 9:30, Lane Narrows. Family-friendly event. We can't wait.
Heck yeah. Go see Lane Narrows.
And Saturday. Well, go see that. And then Saturday also out at the Cobb Factory. Me and Eli Cobb are going to be hanging out Saturday night. So
Be
come on
careful
out.
out there, okay?
I know.
He's a
I
bad
will.
influence on you. You be careful.
Well,
All right.
I'm trying to share the gospel to him. We'll see what happens.
We leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Freeburg. Derek Tepovich is our Teamers Remember the Day. And Derek wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.